Hello, welcome to Games Lounge, which is made by Shaun.
The sound was on there, but I just forgot to press that on mute bit. But it's alright, we never said much to this, that was cool. Only a minute we lost there.
Right, it's the second episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time we began our adventures with our midget samurai, and we've just been going through the story chapter so far. It's been kind of linear, and I know this is an exploration game, so we will be like, you know, just screwing around sometimes, you know, doing side quests or whatever, and try to explore the continent as much as we can, because that's what this game's about, really.
Sounds good to me!
What was that?
Sounds good to me!
What, yeah. Who are you trying to imitate?
Just to imitate myself.
That could be the voice of our midget samurai.
Thanks to Jiv and Wolo. I don't know who else is on yet, as you used to just now. But thanks for joining us this evening. It'll be a long playthrough, 3 hours. We'll have a break every hour as usual. Yeah. And yeah, Connor can tell you about that stuff. But if you're on social networks and you want to share the channel, you want to help out, go and pass it around your social networks, let people know that it's on. I've posted it on Facebook, YouTube, Google, Plus, all that kind of stuff. So we might get some new people joining us. If there's any comments I miss, obviously you guys end up answering things anyway, which is brilliant. So we'll just carry on as usual. But let's get into this. Let's get playing. I've still got into the main bit now. 1 second.
Okay. I got most of the stuff in the menus, except for the soul voices, which is new. I don't think this was really in there. I don't think there was anything comparable in the first two Xenoblades to this. See, custom voice there. Do you only get like to those who play this game? Thanks.
What happened there? That was weird. I plugged in my iPad there and it went and made it all go wonky. That was weird. Never seen that happen before. Don't know.
I don't know if like you only get one of these, or if you get like from each individual bit, if you get one of the dialogue effects from each of them, or if you just get one effect in total from anything. I wasn't very sure how it worked. So if someone can clarify that for me without me having to look it up online, that would be great. Right, so we were on the chapter 3 story quest. I've already went across the bridge over here. So we're trying to infiltrate this area here.
Let us know from your end as well when you're watching this if it looks a little bit cleaner. What I did was, although we're exporting to Twitch and YouTube at 720p, I've put the console onto, it was in 720p. Unfortunately my TV's garbage. It's no garbage, it's actually a cool TV, but it's old. It doesn't allow you to do 1080p, only 1080i. Now I know 720p is probably better, but I've stuck it to 1080i because I want to try and get as clean a signal through on the WiiU as I can. There will be a TV getting updated here at some point in the studio which will have 1080p, so we can actually bring in a 1080p signal properly. But let us know if it looks alright from your end. Hopefully it does.
I'm not even paying attention to that right now. What I'm trying to figure out is, in the first game you had the ability to lure people away, and I want to know if you have that ability still here. Because if you could lure one enemy away from a group, and hack and pick them off one at a time, which really helps.
Guys, I'm just getting the comments up, so if you're saying anything, just bear with me a second. I'm just getting the comments up, man.
Oh yeah, and I didn't figure out how revival worked, because none of my party ever come to my rescue. They just leave me dead.
Right, I've got YouTube comments up, so I can see those now. And I'm just getting the Twitch comments up, so bear with me one second.
Well, that's a no. I might have to grind a bit.
Grind like you were born to grind. If you're hearing any noise in the background, as you all know, anyone that's been on the channel for a while now following us, we're downstairs is in the middle of their kick each other's heads in mode. So maybe a little bit noisy when you listen to them. Right, so Jeff says if you kill the enemy before the time runs out, you can get back up.
Back up?
Oh, you can get back up, sorry.
Oh, you can get back up. Okay.
So I'm listening now, the comments on one second. So we've got the comments up on both now, so that should be good. So we should be able to actually see things properly now, which is awesome.
What level am I? 5 level 8. Actually that's something. Armored that. I'm wondering if my party members are actually the same level as me. Right. 5 level 8. Helmet, level 8. Level 8. Okay.
Let us know if you want us to stick up the music in the background a little bit more as well. I turned it down fairly low, just so you can hear us talking a bit. If you want to louder, let us know, man. Let us know. Cool.
I should probably mention I leveled up all the arts and so on as well. Arts are the little weapons that walk.
Okay.
The special attacks as you call them.
Okay, okay. I'm in the middle of exporting the Super Mario Maker videos from Wednesday. So that's up on YouTube now. I think I just need to add some tags to it and a little description. Connor's going to be doing descriptions for each of these episodes, aren't you, as well? You're going to do like little sort of kind of excerpts of what he's done during this episode. So once I get the first episode up, I'm actually exporting this just now from Premiere. So once that's finished, I'll get that uploaded and we'll get the playlist up for Xenoblade Chronicles. And what we're going to do as well is, I'm going to do this for most of the streams that we do, is we'll take little bits that we like or little clips you send us, the ones that we like during the episodes, and we'll do a little mash-up, a little highlight reel for each of the games once we finish them. So instead of having to go through and watch 25 hours or, in this case, about 100 hours of gameplay, you can sit and watch the highlight reel, which will be a couple of minutes long. Obviously you can sit and watch the whole thing as well if you want to, but...
Oh no.
Jim says he can barely hear a word you say, Connor.
Alright, okay. Is that just because I'm not speaking very loud or just...
You were speaking quiet, I think.
Okay. I will speak louder!
Speak like this! Jeff, we need the mics so bad, man, you're right. It's true. It's a true story.
Okay, can I not revive our party members either unless I kill an enemy? Is that how it goes?
Hi to everyone joining us, by the way, from Twitch, YouTube. If you pop up the news or anything, if you're not following us yet, follow us and I'll hopefully keep an eye on it and see you popping up on the screen. And I can give you a shout out. Right now, as far as I know, we've got Jiv and Molo joining us. I'm not sure who else. Let's see if I can split anything else. Let's see. This. I've got my iPad. I need to get the iPad Pro at some stage, but I'm going to wait until the next iteration. Hopefully they'll refine the pencil a little bit and stuff. But you can see I can split screen, dual screen. I know Samsung tablets can do it and stuff, but anyway, the iPad's only been able to do it recently. but I can split screen, so I've got two halves of the screen, where one for YouTube and one for Twitch. I'm just watching the comments, so I kind of see who's actually joined it. Jeff says you can revive party members if you have 3000 TP. If you have 3000 toilet papers, you can revive them because they get to wipe that crap away.
Before you said that, that was my next question. What the hell's TP?
You ever seen Beavis and Butthead? There's the episode where he's trying to get the toilet paper. Which one's the one with the blonde hair? Is that Butthead? Which one's the one with the blonde hair, Lindsay? There's one with the dark hair, one with the blonde hair. I'm really sure it's Butthead. Because Beavis is the one with dark hair, I think. It's like Beavis, dark hair guy, Butthead. Anyway, there's a bit where he's trying to find toilet paper and he goes mental, he goes really crazy. And he pulls his top, I think he pulls his top of his pants over his head. He's walking and going, I need TP for my bubble! TP for my bubble! I'm the great Cornelio! I need TP for my bubble! Joe says, 3000 TP for your bunghole. 3000 TP for your bunghole! Now that's a game everyone likes to play. I just looked at all this crazy. You crazy bastard!
I remember in the first game, the levels really mattered.
Yeah.
You could just do one level up and you'd have a much easier thing with an enemy.
I can't believe how beautiful this game is, man. It's such a nice game. Doesn't look as good as this one, it's dark, but it's I'm Cornelia, I need TP for my bunghole. It was such a good episode, it was so funny. Oh, they could go Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, guys, is there like is there a way to lure enemies away from you?
With puppies and candy. Come see my puppies!
So I'm still gonna die to these things. It's gonna take ages to go.
The good old night shows. Aye, exactly. I think what else was on around about that time? The Beavis and Butthead TV shows. Interesting.
Toggle, change, target left, change target right. Toggle menu, nah.
You know what I'm going to do, Connor? I'm going to attach a little headset to this for the funny. When I get a bit closer. Because I've actually got this now. Let's see. It's the wee thing that came from my camera.
Knock yourself out.
Oops. Almost knocked myself out there. See it? Lindsay might be joining us a little bit later. She's busy working yourself. Whoops, that's me just dropping things. 1 second.
I'm starting to think there isn't one.
Right, that might actually be quite good. Let's see if this works. Oh, guys, we could be in business for a bit better sound here. 1 second. I say a bit better, a bit closer. Is that in the camera? But is it? Oh, I've got to say that's in the camera, right? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's better. 1 second, you'll hear a bit of muffling. Did any fit in there? Let us know, Jeff, let us know if that sounds a little bit better by any chance. What I've done is I've got a little extra tripod for one of the LED lights, and I've got a bracket where I can add a couple of LED lights to this bracket so I can put two on one tripod. And it's quite handy. I've got it on the tripods just now, but I've got a spare one. So what I've done is the microphone just now, the little lapel mic that I've got to go straight into the camera, and it's normally just attached next to the camera because that's the only place where I can put it easily. Well, I've just actually pulled over to attach to this tripod, the spare one. It's about an extra 2 foot ahead in front of the camera, so you kind of see it's hopefully off camera.
Can you hear us better now?
But you should be able to hear us much clearer now, at least, I hope. It should be away from the camera and the screen as well, so you won't pick up the screen as much, or the camera. I hope so anyway, we'll see. Let us know if it works better. Put it closer to Connor. Well, it is kind of closer to Connor already. Let's see.
Oh, no, it is.
Is that in the camera? It's probably going to be in the camera now. Let's see. Speak on and just talk normally.
We are playing Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Do the old testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2.
Let's look at doing the Barry Scott there again.
No, it's too loud. Solid burn! I hate that advert. Or the other advert that's for the Windows. You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free.
That's even worse than the Barry Scott. Yeah. I skipped those enemies, but I get the feeling if I can't kill them, I can't kill this boss.
You can't kill them. Yeah, that's good. You can't see that camera. It's good. I'll see if we can put it even a little bit closer. That's probably as close as it goes. What I could do though, is I've got that. 1 second, people. 1 second. I've just got a little clamp that goes in there, so I'll just unplug it from there. That should get even closer. Look at me, man. Look at me. I'm living the dream. Hopefully that doesn't show the camera the cable. That is in the camera, what I'm talking about, it's right in the camera. You can see it totally. But what I can do is that, and that won't be in the camera. There you go, Connor, how's that? That's better, I think.
Has this been a problem in the past? Because I'm talking about it as normal as normal.
No, the sound's always a bit wonky just because we've not got the proper mics yet, but I'm just seeing how good we can get this. That's as tight as that goes. That's facing right towards Connor now, so.
These aliens are a bit one-dimensional, aren't they? What did Earth do to deserve all these aliens trying to kill them?
Sold too many McDonald's. 1 second.
Inventing onesies. Yeah, they're level 10. I'm screwed. Right, just focus on the main guy. How did I die already? Okay. Right, is my voice coming through clearer? Just in general. I mean, it should do. The microphone's been moved about like halfway between me and the camera now. Oh crap, one's out. TP. Okay, where is my TP? Oh. Yeah, I'm always screwed. Okay, that's good. I think the sound's the least of our problems right now. I can't even get past this one section. Do you still get in the first game, if you did side quests, you would always get like a bunch of experience. In fact, you would end up being over leveled for things. Can you do you still get quite a generous amount of experience whenever you do side quests? At least enough to make a difference, because otherwise this is just going to end up with me trying to go back to these enemies over and over again. It's going to be really boring. If we did side quests, at least, even if they were like fetch quests or something, that might spice it up a bit. Yeah, I assume levels still make quite a big difference. I mean, in the first game, if you were about five levels in a route, it was quite hard to do damage either way. So if you were 5 levels above, it would be really hard for the enemy to do damage to you. If you were 5 levels below, it would be really hard for you to do damage to them. So levels actually mattered quite a lot. What I would normally do is I would normally grind on enemies that were about 2 levels higher than me. I'll go to... Right. I'll at least get to level 9, and then I'll try from there. Resistant, okay. So that... Oh, right, I see. Okay, the ability is the... I see. I don't know why I didn't think of it doing that. What the... I do like all the little caveats and so on that they've added to the battle system in this game. From the first game. It does actually seem like a natural evolution, but if someone was playing this, just for the first time, this could be pretty hard to swallow, Right, okay. No, it doesn't really move anyway. I think it's getting useless on him. Okay, I'm not taking this for this normal. No, I'm okay, Shaun. Who might even walk onto here? We're probably not going to beat an enemy into. Yeah, I had the feeling this is going to be like a really constant problem when I was thinking about doing either of the Xenoblades. I knew that like grinding would have to come into it at some point. So, I mean, what I'll still be having the same plan in the future. I'm just gonna when I come in an hour before we start the stream, I'll just put the game on and like sort of grind away a little bit so that it'll be done at an appropriate level, hopefully.
You winning, Connor? You winning?
No, I'm losing matter.
What? You may be an expert in this game.
No, I'm an expert at the first one. Yeah, I had the feeling it would be. The first like Xenoblade isn't. Yeah, like if you do the side quest, it really isn't grindy at all. Although, unless you consider the side quest as being grindy.
I thought you said greeny. I was like, what's greeny about it?
It's grainy everywhere. You're telling the shit, Sean.
It's close to fire. Still muffled. Mm. Is it muffled for me or is it muffled for Connor? It's literally just wandering about trying to discover probe sites, but it takes a long time. The worst grinding comes from having to discover a required percentage of the map. I see, I see!
Oh. I think my teammates attack them too quickly whenever I taunt them, and they just stay in the place they were anyway and don't come on.
Is there a description why the enemies have armour on them? Like, who put armour on them?
Domestic.
Ah.
They're domesticated pigs.
Okay. I thought for a second they just created these baddies that were just like wandering around and had armour. I was like, but why would they have armour? It doesn't make any sense. It's because they're domesticated ones, and it makes sense. I can forgive them.
Well, I think armour makes them look slightly less ugly.
It does, it's true. Jeff says, more so Connor, but it's not so bad now. Or more so Connor, so you're a bit muffled.
Right, okay.
Get speaking properly, Connor.
All I can do is talk, Sean.
I'll get Connor doing some acting lessons with me. It can help me anyway as well. But we'll do some voiceover work. Not that I'm saying I'm any good, like, but...
Run away, run away! I will have to believe, like, I'm some sort of badass in this game, but I'm not, I just run away from it.
Just pretend you are, it doesn't matter.
What? Is someone actually... I got shot from that far away.
Here you go!
I got shot from like 40 metres away.
I was mentioning on Wednesday, I did voiceover for a game called the 90s Arcade Racer. I've probably told you guys about it several times. You guys, sorry, Lindsay gives me grief about saying that. Use guys. I don't know why I say it. Use guys.
Well,
So they just say you guys.
oh,
Anyway.
you say use.
Yeah, use guys. Why? I don't know why. Sounds weird. I don't know why I started saying it for some reason. I must
I
have
thought
just...
you meant she took offence, like said guys.
No,
in
I
reference
said
to-
use guys. Well, that's what's funny because when Lindsay said that to me, I thought that's why she was pointing out that I was saying guys instead of guys and girls. I thought, well, what's wrong with that? But then she pointed out that what I was saying was use guys. Why am I saying use guys? It's almost like you're saying I use guys. Why? Anyway, back to the point I was trying to make, or the story I was telling. I did voiceover for a game called the 90s Arcade Racer by Pelican 13. It was a Kickstarter campaign, and it was then picked up by Nicholas, whatever you want to pronounce it. And the game's been in production for development for a couple of years now, and it's hopefully going to come out this year sometime. There's no definite dates, it's been delayed, just due to development things, and I think due to localization stuff. But anyway, it should be coming out in the Wii U and the PC as far as I'm aware. That's the two main platforms. Once it comes out, I'll let you guys know and you can check it out. But because it was delayed, what Pelican did was he was working, I think he had finished his work on the game, and it was just more a case of Nicholas was then working on stuff as well before it comes out. So in the meantime, Pelican's been working on another game, and he's obviously really into his 90s style games. He's done levels for... Have you seen his stuff before?
Yeah, he showed
Really?
me something.
Well, he done stuff for Sonic the Hedgehog, sorry, and he done a level where he redesigned Sonic the Hedgehog, and it was like beautiful. You go and check it online. There's videos on YouTube. Go and look for Pelican with a K, Pelican 13, and you'll see his level for Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's phenomenal. And it's exactly what you'd hope from a new reimagined Sonic. It was still 2D side scroller, but it was just detailed and beautiful looking, crisp and everything. All the grass and was all swaying around and stuff. Anyway, this game he's been working on in the meantime during the development of the 90s Arcade Racer. It's called, what's it called? The Takeaway, or the Takeover. The Takeaway, that's like a Chinese or something. The Takeaway, I'll have a chicken chow mein please. Anyway, this game's called The Takeover, and it's a homage to games like Streets of Rage and Final Fight, that kind of style of genre. If you look at it, it actually looks like Streets of Rage 3 or Streets of Rage 2, and he's got a character who looks like Axel, and another one looks like, I forgot what her name is, the girl's name. But you can only play one level just now because it's still in development. But he sent it out for free, so I got an early access code in Steam, and I played it last week, and it's awesome. It's so cool. It's really nice, beautiful looking graphics, plays cool, and it'll be really cool to see what he adds into it once it's an actual complete game. So go and check that out, yeah.
I love
The Takeaway, yeah. The Takeaway.
You're the Chinese.
Yeah. You just play a game and you're like, I love that.
I love arcades too.
Yeah, well, you'll like this.
It's so much fun.
It's awesome. What I'll do is I'm going to discuss it on the Games Lounge episode. That was one of the things I was going to mention. So I'll try and get some footage of it and some details for it. I think Pelican's up for doing maybe an interview, not in person because I think he's in London somewhere. But we're going to maybe get some questions sent over to him, and he'll hopefully answer those questions for us. And maybe he can send us some exclusive stuff. I don't know, maybe some more images or something from the Takeaway. I'm calling it Takeaway now. The Takeover. Maybe he can send us something from the 90s Arcade Racer. But I'll get some details and we'll add it into the episode as well, so you can check that out.
Oh no.
I think he's using, it's either Unreal 4 or Unity 5 or whatever it is. I'm going to go with Unity 5 because I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay for a license or anything. Although I think Unreal 4 is free now. No, that's not Canada.
Nopons were a race in the first game.
These guys.
That's what he is.
Right.
And they were
A
a big
talking
part.
potato.
Yeah.
Lindsay, there's a talking potato here. Tiny little potato, come and see. Come see. They actually called him a talking potato.
Tiny little potato.
Don't make fun of knock-ons,
Look
they're
at
just
him.
misunderstood.
Oh,
Yeah, just misunderstood.
a tiny
What's funny is if you play the
potato.
side quests in the first game, right, and you play the other side quests, you actually start to understand that they're actually quite intelligent. They
Oh,
just
okay.
deliberately, like, try to pretend to be childish.
They just deliberately look like itself.
That's reminding me of the bit in Frozen where it's got like all the trolls, the little.
Game troll.
Yeah,
Have you seen that? Like, have you seen? What's it called again?
the Lemmy show.
The Lemmy Show. Have you seen? Have you seen the Lemmy Show?
Yeah, we saw it.
I'll show you. But it was like get troll.
Yeah.
He's like you can't get the troll. He's like
Yeah,
get troll and bag.
Yeah, the phone intro, the fancy phone intro. That, I can
Phone
actually, I can totally imagine that being a real show. You know?
I did tell you. I did. I'm nodding.
Put troll and bag.
Put troll and bag. Put troll and bag. You cannot put the troll in the bag. What's a troll? A troll is a small creature. Put creature in bag. It's like, that's it, game over, you're dead. If you're wondering why we've got an amiibo, anyone who joined us on Wednesday, we'll tell you more about this during the break, so keep an eye out for that. But this is up for competition. I'll get a wee bit, see what we've got on the stream when we go to the break, but it's got the intro for Games Lounge. What I'll do is I'll actually replace that, or I'll maybe switch up the advert and a competition GIF. So I'll have a wee animation where you can see between the two to enter it and stuff. But this one, so this will get, the winner will be announced next Saturday, during probably, next Friday probably Friday night, because the episode will get filmed on Saturday, but we'll have to do a live one to tell people live.
Okay.
So Connor can be your announcer for that game. Or maybe do it Wednesday actually, since it's a Mario amiibo. I'll see, we'll decide.
Takeaway game would be fun.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, this is one of these things, right? Someone's saying a takeaway game. I want an iPad like that. I want a takeaway game. And you think, oh, that sounds ridiculous. But you could probably make a really good game of it. You think Pikmin 3, or Pikmin even. Someone said, oh, I'm going to make a game that's based on my love of gardening. You'd be like, what? What, so
Yeah.
you're going to like scoop up some plants or something and plant a tree or something? But then you think what Pikmin is, it's brilliant, it's such a cool game, such a cool idea.
Yeah. A theme doesn't mean you literally have to do,
Yeah, that.
you know, what all the chore stuff and that.
Well, I've got the idea, I've came up with it. Genius. How about a game like Crazy Taxi, but you're delivering your takeaway?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've got to grab the meal, get to it.
Crazy
that's
Taxi
it.
takeaway edition.
Yeah, exactly. It's probably someone made that already.
Do a mini game or something. Maybe you can like balance your takeaway on top of your car or something, and it falls over and destroys everything.
Destroys it all!
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening to the cutscenes. I thought we made an agreement to actually look at the cutscenes.
Yeah,
Not
sorry.
talking. we just not caring. I guess I'm happy that knock-ons are back. I find them endearing. A lot of people find them annoying though.
I don't even know enough about them, so I'm in different.
They just
ways.
talk, you know, like in a third-person way. They don't. You know that typical Japanese culture thing where they'll say their name
Mhm.
when they're referring to themselves, but they won't say I. They'll just say.
Okay.
They'll always say Connor. You know. Connor, what's a
I think
pizza?
I know what you mean.
Agree. I just agree with him. No, that's not how knock-ons say. Until you had a knock-on in your main part in the last game called Wiki.
Mhm.
I think it's actually said Wiki, not Wiki.
The old Ricky. Okay.
Yeah, the old Wiki. That's what Edinburgh used to be called, the old Wiki.
Why was it called Old Ricky?
because it meant old smell.
Yeah, why was
Because
it called that?
Princess Street Gardens used to be a complete landfill for all your shit.
That wasn't because they did breweries as well.
Well, maybe, but
Although-
I was sure it was because of the Princess Street
Well, a
Gardens.
mixture. Yeah.
Gardener! That
Yeah.
must be a really crap time, no pun intended. Right, so we have follow ball. I didn't look up how to use it.
This is
Oh, there we
when,
go.
isn't the follow ball the one where it can go up and it can actually scan the whole area? Yeah, that is the follow ball. This is.
I shouldn't set navigation then use it.
Like I thought you got this at the start, but you chuck it up and it goes up above you, and you can scan the area, and it's like it's one seamless shot. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome, man. God damn it, awesome.
God damn awesome. Come back! We'll just follow the follow ball now. That's what follow balls are for, right? You follow them.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh.
Follow the yellow brick road.
My friend who plays Yu-Gi-Oh! He's all excited because he relives the Wizard of Oz and stuff, and they made like an archetype of cards that are based on the Wizard of Oz and Star Wars. It's like a mesh between the two.
A mashup.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm even running, I could just... oh, battery. That won't last long, did it?
Yeah, it was carried on from Wednesdays. Why is it? How can YouTube not make their buttons simpler to click? Absolutely useless. Absolutely useless. Is that the bee making noise of it loading?
It's getting old.
Okay, this is it in its fourth unit.
It's cooking just like me.
I've got to turn it up a bit now. Since the mic's facing you.
For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and follow us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Navi. See
The
if
Secretary
we can
Navi.
Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing?
He's never turned it.
Looks like 15. Can make a mistake.
It's like a hated potato on its side, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Anyway, we're thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially.
Oh, he's holding this little weapon. I can see, like, see that little face thing? I'm pretty sure that's what the main weapon for the knock on in the first game.
But that thing's swinging around there. I thought that was
Yeah.
just like a bit of armour or something.
No, it's like it's on a stick thing. It's okay. It's just like you whack it like
You said yourself when people are in danger.
I don't know, like a hammer, I guess.
As we capture them, might see
Like a
them.
mofo.
We'll be safest here, it seems.
Oh, what? Goku family.
Black Goku. Goku. Do you say Goku or Goku?
Goku.
Black Goku 508. Hey there dudes, how you doing? Thank you for joining us.
Fortunately, 508 is not over 9,000.
Not quite there, is it? It's not good. It's good, but it's not good enough.
You're just a raditz, I'm afraid.
Right. I'm sending messages to everyone for the fun of it on Twitch. Sending the messages.
Since when did Nopon not trust people? He trusts everyone.
The tater tot has a point.
More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perished the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Lindley.
Will you join us from Black Goku 508?
Lindley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts. But do not worry,
See what?
Tatsu is true friend.
It just says his name.
Strength and
Kill him. Kill Potato.
Kill the turnip.
Alright, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you through.
Haha, Small Fry!
Ah!
Awesome.
seriously?
He didn't say unify, it doesn't count.
That was close enough, man. That was good enough for me, like.
Besides, if you really want to leave it with another team,
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
It's the meal I need.
see, already getting along like peas and carrots. We can be yours.
There's a lot of food references in this game, isn't there?
Because he's a top material, that's man.
This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Alma?
I'm sure Emma has no objections.
Right.
Hi to everyone else joining us. Tell us where you're from. Let us know where you're from.
Done and done.
Let us know where you're from, dudes.
Later, counting on
Yes, sir.
If you're just joining us for the first time, this is Games Lounge, and we're playing through Xenoblade Chronicles on the Wii U.
Friends need to defend Tatsu.
Corner's playing it, because
I'm playing it.
he knows I'm crap at it.
Not crap at it. I just don't quite understand the mechanics.
Exactly. I've not got the cranial capacity to watch it and play it. Her name's Lynn as well. Who was called Lynn? Who else was called Lynn? Was it?
In the game.
Alright. Well, so there's two Lynns then.
No. Oh no, is he referring to...
Oh, maybe. There we go.
I wasn't paying attention, but there was like a big percentage on that tower, and I don't know what it represents.
So,
Just like the available power in the site, I
starting
guess.
to get the hang of things.
No. No, I'm not. I keep dying.
We just started.
Alright, well, why don't we review the key points then, and I can break down some details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the library.
Yep, you said that earlier.
Remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the lifeboat. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the front, our biggest concern was the wild images that stumble on the lifeboat and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us.
Of course!
Our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the life form AS.
I must post it up on Twitch.
And the
Twitter, sorry.
is by expanding the
Send
reach
it
of
to the other
Tatsu.
gamers for the fun of it.
The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the life.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira and install the data forms. As many as we can, as fast as we can. Can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me?
Is this the bit where I have to grind and just install like probes and stuff? I'm going to do a lot of probing, Sean. A lot of probing. Yeah, I understand. Yep.
Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blake has to deal with. Hostile images. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The life hold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. Sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
Jeff says, certain story missions require you to have discovered a certain percentage of maps.
Joy.
Yeah.
Oh, joy.
Cool.
Actually, well, to be honest, it's an exploration game.
Well, this is the point of it, isn't it? It's monolith soft, isn't it? Am I spelling that right? Or is it? Here, it's just. It's got it on the case.
It's just monolith, so.
They tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to us.
I'm spelling that right, am I not?
Do you mean if it's all one word or if it's two words?
No, I'm trying to make sure I'm spelling it right.
Monolith and
Well,
soft.
it's funny, it doesn't actually even tell you who's buying this. It doesn't even tell you monolith soft on it. That's weird, eh?
Hey, it's because I don't know, Nintendo game, I guess.
Yeah.
Just put it
Nintendo.
under Nintendo.
Oh no, it's Nintendo.co.uk. Yeah.
I have a text.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill professional process. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades will handle on their own.
Think you'll find that we'll handle everything on our own.
And it's why we ask members to sign up to the squad beforehand. We can't have blades among musical chairs because emergency hits us.
It helps to do some exploration and activate those probe sites.
Just remember,
I can smell burning.
you don't have to drop
You smell burning there, like a match is burning.
HQ is no way of knowing where every blade is up to in position.
Does this smell something?
Some of the settings on fire. Lindsay, are you burning stuff?
Incense, right?
So far, so good.
No, I don't smell it.
And we've got about covers the basics, right?
Search for the
Cool. Jeff says probe sites, those beams of light. The beams of light.
and take on squad missions when you can to keep us
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe they're doing the ritual
all that.
to summon a demon.
I have actually heard them. I have actually smelled them having insects all downstairs, maybe.
Good. We're counting on it.
And briefly adjourned.
Alright, well, it's great, isn't it?
I have missed everything.
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Don't know what's going on.
And you get a scale after chapter 6. Good. Scale's what we're looking forward to.
Do you get any do you get like when you do data probe sites, do you get like experience, do you get affinity with the party members you have?
Didn't you mention affinity before? And you said you do get it.
Yeah, because it was in the first game,
Yeah.
so I understand the system.
You know how to game the system. As in video game the system.
Trust me, I know the system inside and out.
He's doing river dance, look. Dramatic lighting. Achievement unlocked. The hot temper joins up. Prawn King! What the fuck? As Small Fry and Prawn King is mentioned. What the hell?
No, that's the name of the character.
Oh, did we call him that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's my brain's gone blank. I was like, oh my god, they've got something called Prawn King in it. I was like, that's unbelievable.
Main story via the boy barracks, but remember to come with specific requirements will survey rate. Surely. Okay. Oh, you weren't done, I'm very sorry.
That's us up at 123 followers now, man. Oh my god!
Right, that's an online thing, I'm pretty sure. We're not really going to borrow that much. Yeah, I was wondering about classes and how that worked. You're a blade now, blah blah blah. But is that one with characters on it? The picture of her with she's got cat ears or something.
Alright.
It's Japan.
Only in Japan. Only in Japan.
Sean,
Mm-hmm.
was that actually fully plugged in?
Oh no, it's nothing like that. It just turns straight back on again, so it doesn't matter. How many hours have you played the game for so far? 3? 4 hours so far, pretty much. Connor played, it was about 3 hours last week, 3 hours, maybe a little bit more we played, eh? Just over 3 hours, and then we've been playing for, coming up for an hour today, so that'll be our 4th hour. But Connor's an expert, so.
I'm all done with 10 hours, so over.
10 hours completed, done and dusted. Boom.
Right, okay.
Yeah, Black Goku, you never said where you're from, dude. Where are you from? We want to stalk you. Where are you from? Let us stalk you, man. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Do it now.
Oh, what have I done?
Can you rotate the character versions like that? Yep. Go.
New characters control. They were already in my party. 2 wasn't. I think I'll just stick with like the story characters for now.
Quebec, Canada. Cool. Don't think I've been to Quebec. I've been to Niagara Falls and Toronto. I've not been to Quebec. Quebec. Can you speak French? I can. I'm just wondering if you can. I don't know if that's one of the French parts. Jeff says, get Irina in your party. She's the best 4th. Okay.
Arena. Okay, I will do it. But I can't do this. There's Tatsu, Big Potato.
Listen to the stadium downstairs. We've got people downstairs that do like martial arts, but sound like a bunch of idiots. I don't know if there's any arts involved with what they're doing downstairs. They're just battering each other. Oh, you're French. Cool. Cool, cool. How's the weather there? You just getting all the storms, and we're on storm Imogen we just had. Yeah. Storm Imogen for about 5 storms back to back. Jim says those orange icons are for affinity missions. There you go.
Right.
Cool, cool. I hear you, man. I hear you.
Well, since I'm used to Linda now, I'll just have those two in my party and I'll put Arena.
Okay, okay. Whoop, up, up.
It's kind of cool you can switch between. I think the trade-off here, of course I haven't seen the ability to yet, is you don't seem to be able to like switch to another character and directly control them, unless you can.
Talk to Elma and Lynn to get them in your party as well.
Let's head out.
Here you go.
Let's move that.
Thanks, Prawn King. You're the best.
You're the best, Prawn King. I love you.
Barracks customization.
Says you can switch.
Certain colours.
You can switch leader apparently. I don't even know what that means. You can switch a leader.
Why do I want to change the room colour?
But rarely do you need to. You can switch leader, but rarely do you need to. So those orange ones are affinity missions, and the other ones. What's the red ones?
Right, so I was just looking Right, those ones are those Affinity missions.
Okay.
And there's the red ones, which I think were the story. Yeah, story mission.
What we'll do, Connor,
Oh
is
yeah, survey 15%.
is that says an hour into the stream, I think. Yeah, that says an hour into the stream. What we'll do, people, we'll take a 10-minute break. I'll put it to the studio shop and Connor can tell you about the competition. 1 second. There you go, you're on the studio shop, Connor.
So, competitions to get this lovely Mario amiibo. Big Giant Mario. Super Mario
Oh,
Maker.
put it back to the camera again. Where you had it, let's have a look. Oh, move over to the side of it, to your, that way. No, not as much. Come back out. There, that's the one. Go there so people can see it. Yay!
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, so I was just zooming into it. So how can people win this beautiful amiibo?
When you donate, of course, and give us money.
Excellent, that sounds it. Excellent, let's go over the game.
Right, every time.
I'll get them.
That's it. Donate.
Done.
Yeah. So sorry, it's for every pound you donate, you get. I'm sorry, I forgot half the details.
I'll tell you, alright. So basically we're running a competition, we'll be running competitions most weeks going forward for prizes like this amiibo, this beautiful amiibo, and other things like games when we get them in the studio, limited edition things, posters and stuff like that. So this one here, our first competition is for this Classic Colours Mario amiibo. What we'll do is, anyone that donates £1 on the Twitch channel, so we've got a button on Twitch for the Twitch channel, and it says there if you want to support the channel, and you can donate through PayPal, and any £1, for every £1 you donate, you'll get 1 entry into the competition. We'll have to do it so it's a minimum of like say 15 entries before the competition can go ahead. If it doesn't get the 15, we'll just carry it into the following week, so you'll still be entered into the competition. But basically, for every 1 entry, you'll get a chance to win this here, and we'll draw next Friday probably with Connor here, and we'll announce the winner. If you're in somewhere like America or Quebec or Canada or something like that, then we'll have to obviously cover the cost of shipping. So if you win, it'll only be like a few pounds to send it over to Canada. So you'd have to donate that to us or whatever, or send that to the channel or something, then you could send it over. So mostly for UK people, just so you don't have to spend money on shipping, which is easier to do. But yeah, if you're also on patreon.com, if you're got a channel there or an account there or something, or if you want to sign up, you go to Patreon, that's patreon.com/SmallFryUnify. If you go there and you support the show and the channel itself, the studio, so under SmallFryUnify, if you support that, every $1 that you donate each month will go towards 1 entry in the competition. So if you're supporting us on a regular basis, say $5, every month you would get $5 entry, so you get an entry for each time. So that's how it's done. But yeah, check that out if you want to support the channel. The money goes towards, right now you'll see the bottom here, down where the iPad is, you'll see there's a bar there and we're on £30.60. That bar we're aiming for £500. That's to get 2 wireless lapel mics for the studio, which will allow us to improve the sound quality when we're streaming. It'll just be a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. They can also be used for our films that we've got coming up, so the Half-Life shot that we're working on. So yeah, you'll be supporting the channel, and when we get them in, once we finally hit the target, we'll get those in and we'll show them on the studio, and you can get to see what you've basically donated towards. So go check that out, people. Anyway, we're going to have a break just now. We see the timer on the bottom, down this bottom corner there. It'll tell you how long we've got left in the break. This is your opportunity to grab yourself some refreshments. Still ask away questions. Tell us about the games that you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see on SmallFryUnify and Games Lounge for the episodes, the streams. And we can always say about incorporating that or adding it to the shows. We want to basically make the shows for you so you enjoy them. We want to play games we enjoy playing, but we also want to make it entertaining for yourself. So,
Yep, that's the point of the stream.
yeah, exactly. So that was it. Anyway, I'm going to go put the kettle in again. Connor can talk to you during the break.
I'll talk to you. I will talk to you. But you have to get me water.
Okay, I should get you water.
There you go.
Cool.
I was surprised there was any cups left after Wednesday took your
I know.
treasure trove of used glasses. Right, okay. Oh, great. 15%. That isn't hard, right? That shouldn't take long. I'll probably take ages. It's just going to take the... Oh, God. Right, so I've done 3.4% so far. It's great. No, I'm fine. I mean, I'm fine with exploring. I find that the most fun part, actually. I wonder what counts as actually like as having discovered certain parts. I take it like you actually have to activate the data probe in a certain section, and that counts as having explored. I mean, you can't just like run around and have that count as being like a percentage part that you've explored. Alright, okay. I didn't realise the minimap told you were... Oh, right, okay. So that would be that bit. Okay, I'll leave it on arena then.
Thank you. No worries, Harley. Worries. Just for the follow, by the way, to Black Goku 508. Thank you for your follow.
Yeah, I was before we started this, when I was looking for the menus, I saw the achievements were back from the first game. And the first game had crap tons of achievements in it. And then I saw there was like, I think in total, what, 1,500 odd achievements to get in this. I thought, oh god. I'm not doing that. No danger. I couldn't do all the achievements in the first game, there's only like 100 and there was like 1,500 in this one.
I'll keep you entertained for years. Literally. Whilst we're on the break, just want to say, give a shout out to some of the other channels that we like watching ourselves, and some of our friends are also on YouTube and Facebook and stuff like that. Go and check out Scanner Drone. That's probably going to search that on YouTube or Google Plus, you'll be able to find their stuff. Scanner Drone are based in the US. I can't remember what state they're in, but I think there's a couple of them in different parts. But they cover things like TV episodes and films. They do reviews and discussions on them. They've got their show on, I think their first one is tonight. They've got 2 episodes and they'll cover different topics. It starts about 1 o'clock, I think, US time. So 1 o'clock UK time, so I think that must be about 6 o'clock US time. But go and check them out. They do their reviews and stuff, and they're really cool bunch of people. So you've got Dark Matter, which is Byron Brown, and you've got Layla, what she call herself, the Xenomorph Queen. They do their cool show. That's something to join that and get a bit of chat going with them as well. So check them out. Also want to give a shout out to our friends in Glasgow who run Xbox Live Gamer Hub. They cover things like Xbox and the events for Xbox 360, Xbox One. They've got their channel. Gavin, he's a good friend of ours as well, so go and check their stuff out. And also, I've got another guy that does, you're probably going to find him on, I don't know what stuff he's got on YouTube just now, but I know he's got his Facebook channel. It's Charlie Parker. He's a photographer and a filmmaker here in Edinburgh, Scotland. And I'm working with him on a short film. Next week I'll be playing James Bond in that. Although I will be a bearded James Bond, so keep your eye out for that. He's going to have some gaming type parodies for game stuff coming up on YouTube soon, so I'll post up details about that and let you know when they're ready to be watched. But Go and check out some of his work. He's done a few things during the Fringe Festival and other short films. So anyway, I thought I'd just mention him. Cheers, guys.
Can you do the my name's Bond one?
What's that?
Can you do the I'm Bond one?
What's that? I'm Bondling.
The name's Bond, James Bond.
Oh, yeah, right, sorry. The name is Bond. James Bond.
That's going to be a fun one to watch on.
The thing is, I'm playing a little bit of a half of James Bond in this one, so he's not going to be all suave. Well, he will be suave, but Gleek is suave.
You're going to play half of James Bond. You're going to be half his body. Right, Two-Face.
Thank you to everyone that's joined us, by the way. Various things, but most of it activating those lights.
I was asking about what counts as doing percentage of a certain continent in the game.
MIC! So what else have you been doing this week, Connor? Then tell us about, have you been playing any other games during the week or what?
No, this is the only time I ever play games.
It's the only time you ever play games? You're crazy, man.
I don't know.
So,
No, just working and studying, and that's it.
playing this so far, how is this stacking up compared to Xenoblade on the Wii?
Oh, it's still early, you know. Still way too early to like really compare it.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, just in terms of like the gameplay mechanics, they are tighter, better, more streamlined, if you can believe that. They don't show it streamlined. Like, I mean, user interface doesn't do a very good job of it, but it feels more competent, you know, feels more robust.
Yeah.
Like, just as in terms of game design. The continent's fleshed out nicer as well, like, the areas are very, even though it looks just like a big giant landscape, because of the way they place the enemies and the certain treasures you can get and so on, it's actually quite, it's again really tightly designed. I was telling you last week how I love the natural progression of keeping you away from certain areas by simply putting high level enemies there.
Yeah.
So it just sort of, you just sort of, oh crap, I better stay away from there, you know. As opposed to just, you know, if someone was saying, if someone put an invisible wall there, it wouldn't be nearly as nice.
Yeah. Alright, Connor, let's get you back in the game then.
Alrighty. I found Erna, so I'll add her to the party as a fourth member.
Want to team up?
You said that she's the best party member in the fourth position. Does that mean that depending, does it really matter, like, you know, where the party member is in the party? If they're assigned fourth, third, second? Right, okay. So there's a story mission, but I have to explore a lot before I can even hope to do the next one. Marry me. That's the name of the first mission. Actually, this is quite nice. I quite like seeing missions all in one place, as opposed to having to go to that person in that specific place who only comes out at a specific time, and then, you know, speaking to them, get the quest. You've like got all your requests right here in one terminal.
I hear you, man, I hear you.
I'll just accept everything. Everything that I can accept, I'll accept. Go to the barrack. Alright, okay. Oh, it's a social one. Right. Oh, can I just accept as many missions as I want, or can I only accept like 10 or something at a time?
I do not know.
I was asking you, because you know nothing, Sean.
I know nothing,
Yes.
Jon Snow. I know nothing, Jon Snow. I'm just grabbing myself a drink, one second.
Okay. Did you just make a cup of tea, or was that ever?
Is that?
Did you just make a cup of tea, or was that ever?
Earlier, but I'm just having a cup of coffee now.
Okay. Cup of coffee? Quarter past 8 even? Yeah. Praise, blah blah blah. Oh, right, okay. Any gathering missions I'll accept if they're anything like the last one. Why wouldn't I just accept all these requests? I'm not sure if there's any, like... I mean, there's no time limit or anything. Oh. Hunt 8. Right, that's got a 5-star. I'll abandon a 5-star. Right, that's fine.
I'll take over the comments in a second. It's a message for a sec. You want a bit of chocolate caramel shortcake? Connor?
Well, you just have a supply of everything here, don't you?
Do actually.
Right, can I just go like to those places with the lights then and just activate them as I see fit? Do I have to like accept requests for them as well? Because if I could just go to them, I'll just start exploring. Right.
Here you go, Connor.
Well, thank you very much. Right, alright, okay, I see all the locations and stuff. Right, we'll go here. Right, see all those bits with like the sort of tripod locations? I think they're all fast travel locations.
Okay.
So we have to go there.
Travel fast, Connor, travel fast.
You're gonna have to look out for enemies as you go. Oh, what's that? Hello. Oh, oops. I think it's part of one of the missions I took and I didn't pay attention what it was.
It's like Band of Brothers, yes, you should.
Well, I think they said the name of the guy that's in trouble is called Connor. So they have to rescue him.
Kill him, let him die!
See? Okay, it's ER at the end, no more, but close enough. He's a Connor! I have to save him! Sickle Walk Rise. Let's see if we can find an intersection in Connor. Oh, it's a new mission, okay. So just have to search for him. Words, blah blah blah, accept. Right. Intel and Is that it? Can't remember where anything is. Missions. Okay. Right. Oh, I think it's that one. Oh, what's the items here quick? It's just addicting going with these orbs. Must have them.
What I'll do is I'll get out of their battery now so we have a continuous.
Ah, is that the site? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Nom nom. Okay, it's not hostile, so that's fine. Yeah, this volleyball's really useful actually. Be totally lost with it.
Right? That means
I actually kind of prefer like exploring instead of just fighting.
Oops, I got it.
Not that the battle system's bad or anything, I just really like the exploration aspect of it in the first game too. Look, it's me.
Oh, look, it's
It's one of the corners.
Colin McCloud from the Clan. Oh shit, just dropped my battery like a tube. Oh man.
Didn't break it, did he?
No.
What were you telling us?
Look what? Look who's what?
It's just what you're saying. Oh, sweet baby back grips. Who says that? Except for corners.
Oh god, this plug's terrible. The fuck?
So I managed to get one location that I was trying to get to anyway and do a mission at the same time. Two birds with one stone.
Two birds with one stone, man, Johnny.
Oh, explain Monica was worried about him so that they might have a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see these sort of pop-ups showing like how people feel about each other. That's part of this big affinity chart, and as you meet more people, it shows all the connections between everyone and what they feel towards each other.
Okay.
And depending on what you do in a side quest, it might affect, you know, how they feel about other people. And you might gain more affinity with them or other party members by doing these quests. And gaining affinity means, well, don't know what it means in this game. It meant something, it meant a lot in asking though. So did I do it? Oh right, okay.
There you go!
Great, now I've got to find his stupid comm device. He says there's only a couple of segments away. That's a lot of enemies.
Did you try the camera going up above you? Like send it up into the sky?
Yeah,
Try
but
that.
this fall ball just shows me where we're going anyway.
Aye, but check it out so you can see what it's like, so you can see what it shows you all the environment. That's cool.
Maybe.
Look at that, that's awesome! It's like a
Alright.
horror film or something.
Try from here. Right, what was the R and... Oh god. Aerial cams up, that was it.
Look at that. So cool. Oh, we used this already, didn't we? This was the...
Yeah, we used it once.
I was thinking it was new, but it's not.
It's crap! Take it away!
Seen it. Been there, done it.
Hey, it's a Toefi. Oh, I didn't mention this, yeah. That's a reference to the... that enemy was quite like Toefia in the first game, which is an alien. No, it's not an alien, it's just one of the indigens of the world the Xenoblades had. They're obviously not Toefia, but they were a really big part of the game. Like, say, about halfway in the game. You don't care.
I'm taking it in, man. I'm absorbing.
No. I keep meaning to run, but...
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Prawn King, run!
Prawn King doesn't need to run. He's
So
the Prawn King.
What level are you at now?
9.
So, was Gypsy when you get to level 10, you get the scale? No.
No,
That's
you have to
section
get
6, isn't it?
chapter 6. Oh, another point to do. Okay, it's pretty easy to see these
Yeah.
points of light. Well, level 36 enemy that can see you attacked on the side.
Cool.
No. Here we go, camera. Trying to remember. No, there was no way to run, and I'm pretty sure in the first game, if I remember right. And it was very annoying.
Oh, you could run in the first game. You were running when you showed me it. On Wii.
Was that?
Yeah.
I don't remember an ability to go faster.
Pretty sure you're running. Yeah, you definitely run. The first one. You just maybe thinking because you're running the whole time.
Yeah, well, you sort of do this jog.
Running!
Ah.
I still think the landscape looks like, when you see those plants there, it reminds me of a coral. You imagine this whole world underwater and it being like a coral reef.
I'm trying to get at Aiden, but those enemies are. If they see me, they attack me in sight and they're all 36. They'll kill me in one
Ah,
go.
kill them.
I don't think you understand the situation here, Shaun. Oh, God, how am I
That wee
supposed
beast
to
could
do
fly
that?
over there. Yes, as well. That's cool.
See that tiny little red orb there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to. If you go into a battle, you can't pick up items.
Alright, you can, alright. So you can bolt and pick up as you run. But that's a bit shite.
Happened in the first game too, as you would know. There is no way I'm going to get past that. Damn it. Somebody can use a choose for me. Yes! Run!
Surely you shouldn't have jumped off the cliff. Why are you not going to that red light? You just escaped.
I've done it. I've done that.
Have you? Why is it still showing light then?
Well, it still shows the light, but it shows like at the bottom of it.
No, yeah, okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just running for something.
What's that?
See like this, when you're watching this now, that essentially is like a Diplodocus or Gigantosaurus or whatever the hell you call them. Imagine back in the days when there was dinosaurs properly, you'd have seen something that size walking about, it would have been mental. You'd see Tyrannosaurus Rexes running about.
get eaten pretty soon after.
See, I always wondered about that though, would you? I don't know. Because you think in the world nowadays, see if there's a lion or a tiger or something, if there's a human, they didn't really understand what a human is. And they're frightened of them, even though they're like a lion or a tiger or something. A human goes near them, they're kind of wary because they're not quite sure how powerful a human being is. So I wonder if in this thing here, if you went up to them, if they just crap it, especially with your movements and stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, on our own, we're not very powerful, but we have weapons, so I guess that could be
Yeah.
so.
I think if they're pushed too far, then obviously they would just attack because they would try to protect themselves. But I think they're kind of wary even approaching you, and because they're not quite sure what you are. I always think that as well. See with dogs and stuff in the street. See when a dog sees a car, what does it think it is? It must think it's an animal. It sees like a car going past. It must like it will only be able to comprehend that that's a vehicle. It's a mechanical device. It'll just think it's a moving creature.
Yeah. I
So,
can understand
so,
that,
so all the cars and buses going past, and then I wonder what it thinks when you walk into a bus. Oh, that creature's just ate him.
yeah, they must. Maybe they think you're on a dead carcass.
Maybe. Jim says, how much percentage have you done?
Uh,
1.
No, I don't want that. What is that? 5.9%.
Oh, then he said you've got to get to 9% before you can unlock something or use something.
I have to get to 15% before I can actually go on in the story.
So how are you unlocking percentage? By just exploring the map?
Yeah, you know those lights that I've been doing? They give you a chunk. I think if you discover a new area, the same happens, find treasure. I think that's how it was. And
There you are.
but I find your stripper thing. I wonder what happens if I just sell this item. You know, take it. Oh, sorry, I sold it on eBay.
He says keep looking for those lights in secret areas help.
Oh, good. I love secret areas in Alaska. See, I think that's money and that's experience that I always say. I think. Well, in the first game, if you did side quests, you could get chunks of experience really fast, and you never have to grind. Well, almost never. So you got one. Yeah, something I don't get is why wouldn't I not accept a mission? Like there's no time limit on them, there's no, there's no, they don't impede me if I take my time. So why not just accept everything? And then when I get around to it, I get around to it. I might mistakenly do it, and it will tell me, oh, you killed this beast for this quest, good, here's the reward. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know I was doing it. Did happen in the first game too.
Maybe if you go to another area without finishing off the mission, or maybe it punishes you. Look at that, man. That's amazing.
Oh. Right, okay. Let's find more stuff. Oh, right, okay, that's the bits I've discovered, so.
In this, once you get a level 30 skill, it becomes super easy to grind.
Right, okay. In that case, let's try to get a skill as fast as possible.
Who was saying last week that they had a level 90 skill? Was that Wasabi?
Right, I'm going to go up here, do these.
Cool. That map you've got there, that's tiny compared to what there is in the game, by the way. I remember seeing a map of it, it was fucking gigantic.
I know it's just one continent. Out of like 5.
Jeff said this is Sean's kind of game. Well, but it's easy to do stuff. This kind of game though, actually, like Phantasy Star Online is my favourite game of all time. So this, although it's not online, I think if you could get into the online parts and you could team up with people and go and do missions together, it'd be awesome. The best thing about Phantasy Star Online for me, right, was it's simply cliche, but it was the fact that you would go online, and when I first started, you went on, you were level 5 or 6 or something, you could get up to level 100 in Phantasy Star Online, but you would go on as like a level 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever, and you'd go into some of the missions, so you go to the planet, and it'd be a level where you need to be a level 30 or 40 to do it, to complete it, or you just get wasted. But you would go down with a couple of people that were level 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
and you would go down there, and this is before they brought out Phantasy Star Online version 2, where you could kill each other and people were assholes. But you could go down to the planet, and the level 40s and 50s and that would protect you. So you would just get wasted constantly, but you were gaining experience the whole time and building up your character. But you would just die, like pretty much instantly with one hit. The guy would come over and he'd re-heal you, or revive you, sorry, and he'd give you weapons and Meseta, and it was just brilliant because you were shit, but they were so willing to help you build up your character because they built up their character. And then I can remember a couple of times before I built my character right up, I remember going to the final boss, Dark, I forgot his name is now, Dark something, but you go to the final boss and I was way underpowered, and the guys were just reviving me constantly, and then because you completed the game, the final boss, you got loads of experience. And then when I got to a level 100 of my character, or 90 or a level 100 or whatever, I can remember coming in and going down to the planet with lower level guys, because the game was easy at this point, but you would go down with these guys that were crap, and you go down and you'd be like reviving them, healing them constantly because you had all the stuff to do it. It was so cool. But then yeah, they brought out version 2 and they kind of ruined it a little bit because everyone was just wanting to kill each other and steal each other's money and weapons and stuff. Dark Falls, that's it.
Go.
Jeff, I might do that at some stage. It's definitely something I want to try out. Phantasy Star Online 2. Oh yeah.
What?
Colourful games, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah, games like this, they look beautiful. And it's still just have good stories and kind of dark themes, but dark themes in the sense that dark stories or whatever. But yeah, nice, colourful, open world games where you can look at it and it looks beautiful. Yeah, we discussed this last week, didn't we? We said you get like a lot of games where
Yeah, it's
you
all
feel they've got to go
and
dark.
gritty. But you don't need to be.
Oh, by the way, who saw the new, the final trailer for Batman vs Superman?
No.
Oh man, it looks well good. Batman was awesome in his fight scene. Although now you've seen that fight scene, you probably didn't get much more of it, so you've probably seen one of the best parts, but it looks awesome! Jim says, go back to the mission board now. Talk to Eleonora and raise your mechanic level to about 3 or 4.
Right, okay. Your... Oh yeah, that one.
That's the...
Yeah,
the
because
kind of-
I just tried to like do one of the sections and it was like, no, can't do that, you're not level well. Wait.
Just think guys, what's this? We're halfway through February now. Got March, April, May, and then, well, 3.5 months pretty much. 3.5 months until E3, 4 months to E3.
Alright. I'm going to be here for that.
E3 man is going to be amazing just because Nintendo's going to be announcing their new whatever it is, the Nintendo NX, whether it's a hybrid or a single console or a handheld and the main console, whatever it is. It'll just be cool to see another new machine. It's always good seeing new machine announcements or machine reveals. Jim says that will let you basically activate all the probes.
Right, okay, that's why you were saying last week to me that, well, I
Right.
literally just went, put all the effort and going far out, trying to do one, and it's like, nope, sorry, not.
Right,
Yeah,
right, okay.
Ba, 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 ba. Mhm.
That noise will be finished in a second, people, 1 sec.
Uh-huh. Rose expanding, hunter, blah, blah, blah.
Agree, yeah, I think when you've done the investor meeting, people were thinking they were going to announce something or mention something about the NX during that, and they didn't. But,
They said they wouldn't until they were ready.
well, exactly, and I think, like me personally, I think E3, if they wait until E3 and they announce it's getting launched at the end of the year, now, I'm thinking what they're going to do is, and someone else mentioned this on another blog somewhere, and I kind of agree with them, and I was thinking about this as well based on the rumours that have been going around. I think it's a 2016 announcement. I've been saying this for months now. I think they'll announce the Nintendo NX, whatever it is, for November this year during Black Friday, just before Black Friday, so everyone's all on board for it, and they get a great Christmas and stuff and New Year with it. However, saying that, and obviously the Black Friday kind of doesn't make sense here, but I think what it might be is it might be a staggered release. So I think they'll announce a Japanese or a region specific release before Christmas, and then they'll release in Europe or America or whatever after Christmas, so in March or April or something. And that way they can announce it and get a limited release out there to whatever region it is, and then they can fully release it everywhere else afterwards. Whether they do that or not is another thing. Someone mentioned about them maybe releasing the handheld part, if it is a hybrid console, releasing the handheld part in November, December, and then the main console that would accompany that and be supplementary to it would come out next year, maybe April next year. I don't really like that idea. I think that's alright, as long as the handheld's powerful enough and you can play stuff like this, you can play the old games. If it's just a handheld by itself and the NX is delayed until next year, I don't know, I think you've got to get it at the end of this year. I think that's the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 now into their third year, and I don't know if they'll last for 10 years, these ones. The amount of money they've put into them, I think Sony's probably fine. Xbox might want to expand it, although they seem to be doing more and more with PC gaming, with Windows games and stuff. So it might be that these consoles last for 7 years, maybe not 10 years, but 7 years, 5 to 7 years. If that's the case, releasing the releasing the NX at the end of this year or early on 2017 will give enough time that you'll still get 4 years, maybe 5 years, well, 4 years roughly, from the NX before the other consoles are starting to show and be talked about, and then it might look underpowered. But you've got 4 years of it being as good as the PlayStation 4, if not better, or thereabouts, and hopefully better. But then by that point, Nintendo will be looking to release the next console anyway. That'll be 5 years, another year into it. They can then be slightly behind the other two consoles when they release their ones, but release maybe a year later with a console that's on par or slightly better, but with all their backwards compatibility and everything. Yeah, but I don't know, Jeff, the 3DS is doing alright, but it's not doing anywhere near what the Nintendo DS did. And I think year on year it's dropping sales wise, numbers. I think it's kind of dropping like to a point where it's losing interest. I don't think it's going to pick up that much sales. I think they've reduced the forecast for it. I think they went from something like 15 million to 7 million or something this year. So, how long has the 3DS been out for? Isn't that 5 years now? It's going to be 5 years or something, so...
It's also due for the next console, so helps that whole hybrid thing.
Yeah. Jeff says keep raising my mechanical level.
Right, I'll keep raising it as soon as my blade level goes up.
But yeah, it's an interesting one with the consoles. I think I think it's one of these things. Nintendo's always like this. They're so secretive with their stuff, and it's very difficult to get actual concrete rumours that make sense and you know it's going to happen. Especially after the last 10, 15 years. You look at things with the Wii and the WiiU and what was kind of rumoured, what might have happened, and then it kind of went. You went from the Wii, the name of that, the code name, Revolution. Everyone was like, oh my god, it sounds so cool, Nintendo Revolution. And that's, you were kind of hoping for a revolution in gaming. Then what came out? The Wii. Now it sold 100 million plus consoles. Great, it's been a massive success for them. But as a result of that, it was behind in graphics. It had a lot of shovelware on it, no shovelware, a lot of crap in it basically. And yeah, the name, it got slagged off and slated. And now it's kind of carried on to the Wii U and it's caused problems with the name in there. So I think Nintendo needs to get back to a bit more, no hardcore gaming because that sounds bollocks, but a bit more.
I hate the term hardcore.
That's what I'm saying. No hardcore gaming, but a bit more like full on with their stuff. You know, it's like bring it out and call it the Nintendo. You know what I mean?
What, just
yeah, Nintendo. Imagine that, the Nintendo or something. What's Nintendo's new machine? The Nintendo. Well, no, maybe not the Nintendo, but Nintendo.
That's what they used to call the NES. They just
Yeah.
said the Nintendo.
Yeah, or call it the
But
NES2 or something, I don't know. But go back to this, you know, the Nintendo Entertainment System 2 or something, I don't know. It's something cool.
Just call it Nintendo Revolution.
Yeah, well, Revolution, exactly, it was an awesome name.
Oh, where's the trying to find the point for activating the level 92? I'm not going anywhere near that.
No, quickly I go dark there. I think anything, just naming it something that's cool.
I should keep going back to nighttime because I can actually see it. I've always hated that term, like hardcore gamer.
Yeah.
I've also hated the term, I just hate the term, I don't like the term gamer, it's like calling a book, someone who's
Yeah.
book a bookist or booker.
Yeah.
Someone with a movie or,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Yeah.
it just makes no sense. Well, I know.
Hi,
Oh, you're the level 92 that can tap me. Okay.
No, exactly, yeah, Jeff, yeah, exactly. Call it the Nintendo NX, exactly. Nintendo's NX console, the NX. That'd be so cool. The NX portable, the NX console, yeah. Gamer is the worst.
By the way, I'll just quickly show you this.
But apparently, the Nintendo president, I forgot what his name is, Kamishima, he was saying that he doesn't know where the NX thing came from. I think he obviously does, of course he would know where it came from. But he was saying he doesn't know where it came from or why it came about. But they should really go with that name, NX, Nintendo Cross-Platform, NX. It would be a cool name. And it's in people's heads now as well. You know, you have like the Xbox, PlayStation 4, or PlayStation. They're kind of recognised brands. Nintendo's been all over the place. It's like Wii. It's like, well, what's a Wii? It's a Nintendo machine. I think some people didn't even realise the Wii was a Nintendo machine. Some people didn't even realise that the Wii U is a separate console. They still think it's just a handheld for the Wii. And they weren't even sure what a Wii was. So get back to Nintendo, get back to Nintendo's name.
It makes me wonder how Nintendo managed to like cock up naming their system. Yeah, Apple somehow managed to get away with things like, what was it,
I know.
Or
Well, see, this is the thing, like I'm slagging for the names there. I was never actually that bored about it too much because I knew exactly what it was because I'm clued up about this stuff. But I think for the average kind of what you would call casual gamer, people just didn't know what it was. But you know, if you put it into perspective like that though, you think like Apple's got now 1 billion devices have been sold. So people know what Apple is.
Yeah.
Ask anyone in the street, what's Apple? Oh, it's the company that makes mobile phones and the iMacs and iPhones and whatever. You know who Apple is. A lot of kind of people will probably know about Nintendo, but they didn't know what Nintendo does. They made a console back 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Some people might know that it made the Wii. People didn't even know what the Wii U is. But that's because of the numbers though. That's like, Apple brings out a new iPhone, it'll instantly sell out 10 million consoles on launch day, not consoles, phones on launch day. So that's why they can get away with calling it the iPhone bloody whatever, because people are just in the streets waiting for it, there's that many of them. that it gets out there so quickly. With the consoles, that's Nintendo in 3 years. They've only sold 12 million consoles or 13 million consoles for the Wii U. It's no prolific enough, it's no mass market enough for people to go, I know exactly what a Wii U is.
Yeah.
It's
I know
made by
what you mean, I know
Nintendo,
what you mean.
it's the follow-on to the Wii, it's a HD console from Nintendo, you've got this game, people just didn't know about it.
Yeah, it's fair enough. This is the collectopedia thing, and each
Yeah.
continent has. This is in the first game as well.
No, what this is like Animal Crossing, where you have to collect the insects and the fish. And
Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine for time.
And that's the thing, Jiv. All Nintendo needs to do is a few things that in reality are minor, but they keep on avoiding them for some reason, and it always baffles the mind. Why don't they just go ahead and do this? Things like, where's Metroid? Then there's Donkey Kong. Now, Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze, beautiful looking game, made by Retro, it got great scores and everything. But that isn't what people wanted. People were waiting for Metroid, and they came out with Donkey Kong. And people will sit there and say, oh, but Donkey Kong's only had like one level, or whatever. That's fine. But it's that expectation that Nintendo creates with its stuff and your hopes for it, and then they kind of shatter those hopes. E3 was a perfect one last year. I sat here with Lindsay and we watched Nintendo's presentation, and I was psyched for it. I thought there was rumours all flying about a new Animal Crossing, there was rumours about Metroid, and what happened? They came out with Animal Crossing Festival Party or whatever it was, and it's done crap. Because it was crap! It was a board game that was crap. It was not what anyone wanted at all. Everyone was looking forward to a brand new console version of Animal Crossing, and if you think what they could have done with that, it would have been amazing. Josh from the BitBlock, if you go and check out his channel, even him is a single guy making assets that he wants, that he would like to see in an Animal Crossing game. And you think what he could come up with. How could Nintendo not make a game? Now maybe they are making it for the NX, who knows? But it's like, why? Why would you come up with Festival Party? Just leave it, like didn't even announce anything. And then you had things like, what was the Metroid one? The Metroid bollocks that they came out with on the 3DS. Everyone was hoping for
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, it was like Metroid in some football game or something.
Ah, but that was just a mini game.
Yeah, but that's all they announced for Metroid. It's like, come on man, where's Retro's game? Get Retro's game out. So I sat here, I was well disappointed in that showing. It's like they just focused on Super Mario Maker because it was the 30th anniversary, which was all fine, but I think they spent far too much time in it. I've always said, E3 to me is the place that gamers, I know you hate that term, Metroid Blast, that's it, yeah. Was it Blast Force or Blast Federation? That's the one. But to me, E3 has always been the showcase. You go there and forget what the investors bollocks are, I'm not interested in that. As a gamer interested in games, you watch E3 and you expect to see console announcements, hardware announcements, brand new IPs, updated IPs. You want to see the cutting edge stuff, and Nintendo just never brought it last year. So this year I think they went from see, Nintendo's done this before, and I always think to myself, is this deliberate? I don't know, because before the Wii came out, when the Wii came out, there was one of the years where Nintendo had a phenomenal year. It was brilliant. I was like, wow, that was a really good showing. And Xbox and PlayStation looked crap. And they done that showing, but it came off the back of a crap year. So it could be that now, last year was so crap at E3 that everyone was disappointed mostly, that this year they've only got to do slightly more, and it'll be like, wow, a great showing from Nintendo. Well, yeah, but I think with multimedia consoles, there might be stuff to do with the multimedia ones now, with Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I think it's one of these things, although I didn't agree with it, it's like you've almost got to do it. Like I play the consoles to play games, but you do end up using things like being able to watch the TV live, or go on the browser from it, or whatever else. And I think you've got to have some of the most basic stuff. Have a DVD player in it, as in you can play DVDs, or have like Netflix and everything all built into it from scratch. Nintendo could quite easily bring out the NX with something like Super Mario Maker, a game or a program built into it when you get the console. You remember when the Mega Drive was out, the SNES, the Master System, the Mega Drive and the Super NES? Remember when they came out, they all came with games like Super Mario or Sonic?
Yeah.
How cool was that? Yeah, like, I'm not talking about bundles here, I'm talking about the game that's built in. That was their main selling thing. And you would go to a shop, you buy an NES or a SNES, and it would come with Super Mario World. And you'd be like, holy shit, this is a AAA top line game, and you've just bought the console. And that got you so hooked in it that then other things came out and you bought them anyway. But now you buy a console, it's got nothing with it. So like, Wii Sports was a kind of a seller just because it was new and it was unique and stuff and quirky. But the other consoles, they didn't really have any sort of kind of, I don't know, like games to grab your attention. No, I'm not even talking about, well, exactly, a DVD player, like the DVD, like they've got a Blu-ray or whatever it is type drive in the Wii U, but you can't play films in it, why not? And I've always said this, Kirk said it as well, loads of times, Kirk got really frustrated about this kind of stuff. Why not, even if you didn't want to activate it from scratch on, let's say, the Wii U, you don't want to have to pay for the license to have a Blu-ray player in the Wii U to unlock and be able to play that. That's fine, but at least give the program there so you can download it from the eShop. If you want to pay the £5 or £10 or whatever to unlock Blu-ray capabilities on that drive that can already play Blu-ray type discs, then give it as an option. I hate when companies take away options because they think you don't want it. But there's always a percentage of people want these things. So even if it's only 5% or 10%, give them the option because it costs you nothing. Just put it up on the thing, it's a software download and it allows you to have the license to play Blu-ray, DVDs or DVDs. That's it. Simple. Same other things like music players. Why not have a music player in this? Like, why not have like an iTunes type thing built into the Wii U where you can put all your music on it and you can link up to iTunes or something. Pay a fee or whatever, I don't know, like I'm not really sure the ins and outs of that side of it, but I just mean those kind of programs, have them there and you can unlock things if you choose to unlock them, they're available. It's when you get a console, this is why the Wii struggled a bit, I think, is you've got a console that plays amazing games, got some amazing games already came out for it, but half of the things that you can do on the other consoles, you can't do in this. You know, you can't play DVDs in it. It had limited internet stuff. They're kind of remedying that now with their KIMP system that my Nintendo's kind of addressing. But this is all stuff that's coming 4 years too late, 3 years too late. They need to, yeah, as you say, they need to get with the times. And like I said, they can still keep it as a predominantly gaming machine. It's just that those features are available if you go to the eShop or the Wii U shop or whatever, and you can download these things. You want a DVD player or Blu-ray player, you download it, £5. You want a iTunes built into it or something equivalent, yeah, it's there. Now they have got that with, what do you call it, what's the one that the guy did the music system, the one where he got caught years ago and he done all the downloaded music.
The guy who got caught years ago.
It's a famous one. He was like, I forgot.
I can't remember. No.
Anyway, yeah. So, like, they have got that now, but that, again, that came 3 years into the Wii U's life. Then we've got things like the Virtual Console. What the hell has Nintendo been playing it with this? Across the whole of the Wii's lifespan and the Wii U now, the Virtual Console stuff, it seems like it's so ridiculously simple in your head what they should be doing, but you just can't seem to do it. Why not have, like I said this before, like last episode, why not have something like Netflix for Nintendo's retro consoles, their old games? You have a Netflix-like system that is built into the console and you can download any of Nintendo's games from the previous consoles, and you can play them on your console. That's it. Simple. And again, it could be a subscription service. Now, this is stuff that I hope they actually bring out for the NX, but they should have it before now. Have a subscription service, so you've got things like Nintendo never charges for their online stuff, whereas PlayStation and Xbox One do. But Nintendo could have it. You've got basic stuff for free. But if you want to have the Nintendo Netflix-like service, you pay a streaming fee, like a subscription fee each month, or like a yearly fee. £50 a year, and you get access to Nintendo's virtual console Netflix-like service, where you can play the games and you get access to all, to all that stuff, and you can play them whenever. Maybe you charge more than that, I don't know. But even like a tenner a month, £10 a month, you get access to all the virtual console, and you can play any of the previous games. You know what I mean? You don't get to keep the games, but you can play them. So as long as you're still paying that fee, you get to play the games. So if you keep it for 20 years, you can play the games for 20 years.
Yeah.
How cool would that be?
Although I'm one of the people that can just prefers owning.
But you could. But as I'm saying, like, you have both, like, that's the thing, you have both. So you have a subscription service where you pay £10 a month, but you get access to just play the game. So you download it locally, you can play it, and when you're finished, that's it. As long as you're part of that subscription, you're fine. As soon as you quit that subscription, you don't have access to it. If you want to buy the game though, you can still download it from the WiiU eShop.
Right.
For 40 quid. Like, and the thing is as well, with the WiiU eShop, Nintendo really needs to get on top of this as well, and other console makers, is why is virtual, like online stuff, still as expensive as in the shop? You've not got the actual retail expense.
The arcade being handled by the companies that are selling these.
But it should tell them to piss off. No, maybe not. But it should have something like, if you're buying it online, you're not paying for the manual in a physical form, you're not paying for a printed DVD or a burnt DVD or cases, so you should be reducing all the costs for that.
We should probably go on a break.
5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 past. Because it's always 10 minutes after the hour.
Right.
And it'll be 20 past the next one. But yeah, the way to get around the retail thing is this, right? With digital, you can't obviously have anything physical because it's digital. So what you say is, if you buy it digital, you get it for 30 quid. So you buy this game for 30 quid digital. If you want a physical box, which comes with a nice beautiful manual, colourful manual, and maybe the like an amiibo or the little disc, remember the key form that came with the soundtrack?
Yeah.
If you buy it in the shop, you get that in the shop, and that's exclusive to retail. So for 50 quid in retail or 40 quid in retail, you get the physical versions. So the same price as our games normally being 40 or 50 pound, but you get the physical version, and you get like something like an amiibo, or you get like the key fob or whatever with the soundtrack. That's why you buy it for retail, because you get that extra stuff. But if you're not interested in that extra stuff, you get the digital version that's locked to your Nintendo account or your system or whatever, it's not your account, and you save money on it. Like, let's do that then.
No, we'll get sweet.
What the hell? It's a bit of a bug. But yeah, there's things like with the Wii U. Now, Nintendo knew about the iPads and stuff, and obviously the iPads were still fairly new when the Wii U came out. But they went with what's the difference? I can't remember, the capacitive or the other style. Capacitive and I forgot what it's called. But anyway, Nintendo went with the one where you can only touch it with one finger at a time. So you can't zoom, you can't scale, you can't. Yeah, resistive, that's it. I think that's what Nintendo went with, resistive, isn't it?
Or resistive touch.
Aye. So, stuff like that. So as soon as the Wii U came out, it seemed outdated compared to an iPhone or an iPad. Because you couldn't zoom, you couldn't scale, you couldn't do that stuff, you couldn't multi-touch on it. But that's stuff that they should have addressed from the start. It's like, I understand why you're using the style you use, but I'm sure anyone with a Wii U right now would have been completely happy with an iPhone type screen, where you can multi-touch it and everything, and lose high def, it looks amazing. Why not?
To be fair, I actually think it's a very good resistive touchscreen.
No, it is
As far
good.
as they go.
It is good, but you can't even multi-touch on it. So it's limited. But if they
Yeah,
had
no.
multi-touch that, how cool would that be? You're not there, man. You could have just went like that and zoomed.
Yeah,
your
you
fingers
have
just
to
went
do
like
like
that.
You
Yeah,
have to press the plus button.
exactly. It's just stuff like that. It makes it. It's like you've got this intuitive handheld controller. It's got a touch screen that I think is actually awesome, but then you've made it unintuitive because it lacks some of the stuff that every mobile phone on the planet's got now.
Yeah.
So well,
I just realised when I'm swimming, I can't open that piece of treasure.
really?
So I think I've got to jump on it or get a scale or something.
Can you jump up through the water? No? That's what jump. See jump.
Ah,
Can you jump in it?
yeah, I can jump from there. I just need to land on it.
No, but can you jump from inside the water?
No.
Jump up with it, no?
We'll have to put a failed compilation together. There's going to be a lot of them. I can sense it. Yes.
Treasure found.
That was pretty cool. I put it out. Wait. Oh, no. Wait. Where's that red one? So, oh, it's up there.
Couple of minutes, get that, and then we'll take a break.
We need to get to that bridge. One thing I will say is that exploration aspect, since it's the focus of the game, it's what they put the most effort into. It's definitely better than the Xenoblade Chronicles one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way they
I
do
don't
it.
think you can get across that bridge, it's a level 39.
I could still try to outrun it, but get over there. I get the feeling though that my mechanical level won't be good enough anyway, so probably just leave it.
Alright, well, I'll put the break in and then. Talk to the people, gotta talk to the people.
Right, okay, that's 10.25% out of 15% I need to do the next story mission.
Alright.
So, after a break, we're going to do the exact same thing we've been doing the whole hour, which is fail miserably. That's a nice scene to be on.
Although I've got it in the small screen. I'll do the kind of. Still in Connor's seat. Yeah, so the console stuff, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. E3 I think is going to be one of these ones that, you know, it'll be nice just to see stuff, and assuming Nintendo doesn't totally screw up, and then it should be a good E3. Some cool stuff coming out that's been delayed for the other consoles should start getting to see a bit more light, and the new stuff from Nintendo, even if it is put into next year, we're going to see more Zelda U, so that'll be cool. Zelda Wii U, and whether it's going to be a cross-platform between the NX and the Wii U, that'll be really cool to see. Star Fox is looking like it's possibly going to get delayed. It looks like there's been development problems with that, with the controls and everything. I really wish Nintendo, as much as, you know, who knows, they might get it completely right. I would rather they have just focused on making a great, awesome looking Star Fox. Forget all the gamepad crap as in dual screens. Go full 1080p on just the actual main screen version. Have just a HUD or something on the controller and options with the menus They should have just went like that, and it would have been ready by now. Especially with Platinum working on it graphically and stuff. But no, they wanted to go with this sort of fancy controls, and it's now caused problems and delaying. But Star Fox, Zelda, who knows, maybe I'm again, I think a lot of these games, if the NX is coming out at the end of this year or starting next year, a lot of these games are probably going to get pushed until the NX release. It'll probably be like it makes more sense if the console's failing to sell anyway, it makes more sense to hold back these IPs, these games, and release them as launch games. Imagine a new console coming out of the NX, coming out and it's got a Metroid, Super Mario Galaxy 3, Zelda U, but converted for that, possibly even Star Fox, and Animal Crossing for it, some type of like Wii sports game or something, or even something like Mario Strikers or something like that. Imagine how cool the console would be and how well it would do.
Yeah, if it was an actual hybrid,
Yeah.
then that would mean all the portable stuff would also go on it, like Pokemon, and
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
also get sold on it.
Yeah. Pokemon Go, yeah, exactly.
They don't have to push the resources to port
Yeah.
a version of a game to another as well.
Yeah.
They can just focus on the one system.
Well, there was that rumour that it's going to have, apparently it was saying, there was a survey went out and it mentioned something about 1080p and 900p. And people were like, what's the 900p for? And it sounds like that would be like a sort of kind of handheld resolution maybe. So it's not quite full on 1080p, it's no 720, 900, it's a little bit better, but it's not perfect. But it'd be perfect for a handheld, for something like a gamepad, 900p. Because I'm sure that does 720 just there or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I can't remember what the PlayStation Vita's resolution is. I think that's
Probably 720 or something.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
On the screen.
Imagine
It's
that.
wonderful.
And there was like someone else was talking about this on one of the blog things. And it was one of the videos on YouTube I was watching. Some guys were talking about the rumours with the NX, and what they were saying is it would make sense if Nintendo had one graphics processor, like the APU, that was designed, that was scalable. Think of like a PC, where you can make games for a PC, but you can downscale it on the PC. So you can have super high max settings, or you can have average settings or whatever, normal settings. So imagine that for the games, if Nintendo's combined their console and handheld divisions, they make a game, it's super high quality for the console, but when you take it on the NX, it's the equivalent of playing it on normal settings. When you play it on the console, it's the equivalent of playing it on max settings. So you could do that, you know what I mean? And if you've got a handheld with the same type of chip, but it's just got some of the stuff turned off, that would make sense. And then it means you're only paying for one chip, it's just that it's got different bits turned on and off for it, depending on what you're using it for, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how Nintendo goes. But again, this is stuff that you say in your head, you're like, that kind of stuff would make sense. Now, whether on a business level, monetary level, or a technical level, there's some limitation there that prevents that from happening. This is what would be great to see, you know?
Oh,
Anyway.
I just thought of a wet dream.
What?
Well, what if
The what?
it's Pokemon's anniversary? I think it's their 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay, what if they haven't announced anything yet? Which is a bit strange because you think they would announce like Pokemon's Edge or whatever the next version is.
Well, there's a new Pokemon getting announced next month, I think. They showed a mechanical, the first man-made Pokemon. You see it?
Man-made Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like a robot Pokemon.
Oh, cool.
And it was like, they're going to announce it in, I think it's Famitsu or something, but they're showing something next month that's going to be part of this, and people think it's going to be Pokemon Z.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking what Pokemon's Edge was actually getting released for the NX.
Yeah.
It's
That's what I said,
so awesome.
Imagine on the NX, imagine that was a launch game, a new Pokemon
It
game
would
to
make
celebrate.
sense because it's literally just Pokemon X and Y, just updated slightly. So it's like a test
Yeah,
for it.
and you talk about for the portable anyway, because it'll be a portable device
Yeah.
hopefully. So you play it in the portable, that's the main focus. Everyone gets on board that sells 10 million each copy anyway. So you get 10 million people instantly wanting to buy it for that, but then they've already got the main console because that's part of it. So then they're like, oh, but I can play this on my main screen when I'm in the house. Excellent, they get upgraded graphics because it scales up like that, you know? Be so cool.
The only issue with this upscaling graphics is when you have to make two different textures and
No, because that's what I'm saying. If you look at like a PC version of something like, let's say Watch Dogs,
alright,
for
where you
instance,
just
you just change the settings. So that's all you're doing is you're just not given the actual user the ability to change the settings. That's just built into the console. You get a game, it's coded to play max settings on the main console, and on the handheld, all it does is downscales the graphical settings to medium settings or normal settings, and that way you didn't get like the full res textures. It just does the whatever it is, you know. You didn't get quite as many shaders. You didn't get quite as good sound quality. Maybe you know you get things like 128 kilobits like sound or whatever, 96k kilohertz sound or whatever. But you'd have like 48k instead of 96 or 128 or whatever. Stuff like that. You could probably like limit it in that sense.
That'd be great.
It must be doable. It must be doable because if it does it on a PC, if you can go and play Grand Theft Auto on a mid-range PC, or you can turn it up to the max on a top-of-the-range PC, why can you do that with a console and a handheld? But especially if it's got the same architecture, just one that's not got quite as many graphic pipelines or shaders or whatever built into, you know?
Yeah, I think that this, can't remember where this whole rumour about the hybrid thing started, is that when they moved all their, like, the portable hardware guys to combine them with the hardware team for the main console, is that where it started? It's got to really suck, because everyone's expectations is that, and it really suck if they just, it doesn't turn out to be that.
But again, this is where, like, honestly, if Nintendo doesn't do this, this is where I can't believe. But Nintendo does its own stuff anyway. This is where, as a business, it doesn't matter whether you've got £6 billion in the bank or you've got 100 billion in the bank. That's what your customers are wanting. That's what your most loyal fans are asking for. Why not give them it? Why not give them it and make a stag load of cash and make everyone happy at the same time? Because I think people who are wanting this, if it went to anyone else anyway, they'd still be happy with it. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm a gamer and I want this for a handheld and a hybrid console, but if that comes out, nobody else is going to play it except for people like me. That just isn't going to happen. It would appeal to everyone because you still have the handheld section, you still have the main console section, you still have Pokemon on a handheld. You'd be able to play all your old games on a handheld or on the TV. So it makes sense.
Yeah. And I know how, you know, Nintendo have had in the past, like, franchises that are more akin to one or the other. Like, I'm not just talking about Pokemon, like Animal Crossing tends to be more towards portable than it is, even though it's been released many times on home consoles, but people just seem to prefer it on portable, and some games lend themselves better to portable. So those franchises that were on that, they can now all complement each other, and everyone gets the best of both worlds. And more importantly, we get Pokemon HD graphics.
Oh, exactly.
That's what's important.
Actually, ready to go back on. But that's the thing. There's games that, as you say, they've been designed for a handheld or they've been designed for a console, but you can still do that. I mean, the teams are joined up, but you would just say, right, we've made a game that's more handheld focused. So people want to play in handheld, just play in handheld because you've got a handheld part. But if you wanted to play it on your big screen, well, you can. It's just a bonus, and vice versa. If you've got like a console version, you're like, it's not really designed for handhelds. But if you want to try to play it on your handheld, you can.
Yeah.
It's like, well, whatever.
I mean, it's pretty much the best of both worlds, isn't it?
Exactly.
And that's why it should come out with the best of both worlds from Star Trek automatically downloaded on the first day of release.
Yeah. How did Swag Nest 4? Swag Nest 4, is this a new comment or is that an old comment? I can't even tell. It doesn't make sense sometimes. See, like YouTube gaming, and sometimes it doesn't really make sense what's happening. Yeah, I think that's a new comment. Hi Swag Nest 4, how you doing? Didn't you join us last week as well for Mario Maker or for this last week? Sorry, my memory's gone blank or something. But
when did how long has YouTube gaming been going on for now?
A few months now, I think.
How have you felt about it from a streamer's point of view?
Me?
Yeah, just as sort of service. Do you think it's got the tools and stuff you need?
It does, but it's like anything. It's the same with Twitch as well. There's things that to me, it's like the console thing. There's things to me that like just frustratingly seem really awkward to do. Like there's bits with YouTube gaming where I'll set up the stream thing and you put all the details in, but it will only update straight away. So you've got to wait a few seconds, and if you didn't, And what happens is if you close that page or whatever, even though you put the details all in, it keeps the old details there. And it was really frustrating. They've
Right,
possibly
okay.
fixed that now, I don't know, but it was causing me loads of grief.
I'm glad gaming has become so much more accepting now.
Yeah.
Although obviously there's still a stigma, but it's getting there. I think Nintendo did help in the part of like they like sort of pushed,
Yeah.
they gave that initial push, and then let the West handle itself. Although I think smartphone games and stuff would have eventually led,
Yeah.
led it anyway. I just met a guy on the bus already. I had a PlayStation wallet, and he was very close. And I said, "Oh, I thought there was going to be a Crash Bandicoot game in there," and he was disappointed. I was just talking with him, and he says he does a voluntary job, and his boss. Shall we talk about this on the street? Yeah. I'm not saying who they are. He has this boss, and he keeps telling him how like immature he is for still playing games at the age of like 22 or something. And I told him to tell him to fuck off. But yeah, he says you should, like, once you turn 18, you should just stop playing games.
Holy shit, you should beat it and die. Where are you from, Swagness 4? So I'm off camera then now. I've got it focused on like the player.
On myself.
On yourself, dude.
My
On
views of
yourself.
myself. Damn it.
What's that thing? What was that thing? What was that? Is that a camera or something?
What were we looking? Oh right, that's the bit where you can like make a different time of day.
Is that a camera though at the top? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you can change the time there.
Come back out, is that a screen? No, what is it?
It's shown which
it's like a satellite thing, that's what it is.
reclaimers, alright.
Yeah, I think it's like a satellite. It's rotating around.
Talk to these guys.
I think it's a satellite.
Don't tell me it's up there. That's where it is, isn't it?
Swagness, take care, dude. We're here, we're paying attention to your stuff. He said, hello, hello. And then he said, bye, bye. Can you hear us alright and stuff? I'm sure you can, I'm sure the sound's on. Yep, the sound's on. Just make sure.
I keep looking at the map and I just keep thinking, oh, it's just a flat terrain, I'll just go over that square, I think it's like up there. I spent like 30 minutes trying to find it. The thing is, I can't see a light, so it has to be probably up there somewhere. How am I going to get up? Right. There must be a way up there. And if there is, there's no easy way up.
That's when you need the scale.
Oh man, imagine how easy it's going to be when you've got a flying scale going around. Just
It's so
going
cool when you get the scale.
Uh-oh. Run. Don't fight it.
Oh, it's running, look, you can see it chasing you.
That would be horrifying in real life, wouldn't it? That was chasing you.
Is it still chasing you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, look, oh! Grab your ass there. Jump into the water or something, get shot at. Oh, it's still chasing you. Let's go now.
That's right, you phase away into nothing. Oh right, I'm now lost. Right. It's getting quite hard to find these things. I mean some of them made me level up, which is fine, but I need to get like my blade level up. In fact, so I don't think it's even went up 1 XP.
Did you put up your mechanical level?
Yeah, I put up 1 level.
Did you put on more like?
Yeah, you gotta get 4. See that blade level?
Yeah. You're only
I've got-
2?
I've got to get that up another 2 levels, and then I can choose a skill to level up each time I level up the blade level.
Okay.
So I've got to get blade level 4, I guess, to get to mechanical level 1. Alright, okay. Maybe I should just do some side quests or something. I think you get your blade level goes up when you do that. Missions. Give me an easy one. No, I'm not. What to give her? Blah 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 blah. That's weird. I wonder if I'll accept that if it will take me to like the location of where that item is. Because it's just a gathering quest. That's all. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot about that. Can I see over? Yeah, I can see over it, so.
I like how you're looking up there with your head. That's where you want virtual reality, so you feel like you're really there.
Nah, imagine this game in VR. Start. Yeah, you can't get the full ball because I'm just trying to find an item. So it's not going to tell me what item is. That would be too easy, guys. Right.
These side quests.
Yeah, these are all just like side quests and stuff.
You've done none of them?
Sorry?
You've done none of them, I take it?
Done those ones.
Was that
Those
what
are
you've
all
done?
active missions, as the ones I've accepted to do.
But you've not completed them yet, though?
Yeah.
So does that mean you've not completed any active mission?
No. Because I just accepted all
Right,
of them.
okay.
I just went in and went.
Get that suet sirloin. let's have some suet sirloin.
Which one?
Halfway then, suet sirloin? Yeah.
Please bring us a poet
Let's go in and
Harvest.
for dinner.
from a brass suet and primordial.
Yeah, brass shooting primordial.
Is it going to show me where I can? No, I can't. Oh, that was another thing. You could see until any index. Right, brass suet. Oh, look, it's your favourite friend.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Time, right, all the time, all leather.
As you said, they're designed that you do just want to kill them.
Yeah, they're enemies. I mean,
But they're designed horrible that you want to kill them because they're so horrible.
alright, well, we saw those at the start, didn't we? So we're going to go here. Oh, crap. Yeah, Jeff, can you help me answer this? What is the best way to get your blade level up so that you can then get the mechanical level up as a result?
Kill things!
Kill things, yeah. That works. Wait a minute. Can I do this? I think I came from this direction usually. I was from.
Never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
Is it saying I do have it or I don't have it? This keeps coming up at the side. Inventory. Oh, look at all this stuff. That would be numb.
Still enjoying the music?
Yeah. Although one thing I will note is that in Xenoblade, like everything was more. I can't believe I'm saying this. Smaller. But you know the music. The thing is, there's like 5 continents in this game, and you've probably all got their own theme.
Yeah.
And one thing that helps is that the music changes to a more mellow version during the night, which sort of changes it up.
On this? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On both of them, which can really help sort of change the tempo for you and make sure that you don't get too tired of it. The problem is, if there's only one piece of music for the over.
Oh. I'm punching a hole in you! Wasted. Problem solved. I've solved the problem.
Yeah, the problem is with the 5 continents, it's going to be the same piece of music for quite a while. I think this will get kind of great and pretty. Like, not soon. It's a good piece of music, so it won't get that bad. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be like. It's like in Xenoblade Chronicles, it would just you would get to a new area relatively before you got sick of it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and then you get new music. I get the feeling that it's going to get kind of great. So is that potato still with us?
The thing is, when you played the Wii version of Xenoblade Chronicles, how long did you sit normally and play for it in one go?
In one go?
Yeah, did you sit and play for it normally on average? Did you play for like 10 hours and stuff like that straight, or did you play for a couple of hours each time?
I don't know if I ever. Oh, see, just complete the mission just by collecting them. Yeah. See, Blade will got more experience. Yeah, I could go for like 8 hours or something one sitting, but after a while, you know, you get a headache if you play something for too long. So
that's the thing. Like here, this is obviously your second time playing, so I'm just thinking with the music thing when you're saying it gets grating. If you think we're splitting this up into smaller bits essentially, but you would normally have done this and the previous bit in one day. So it would only feel like you're doing half as much and getting bottom much quicker.
yeah, I can see your point. Yeah.
But you probably get bored with the tunes you say. As well as see when you start shooting them, once you get hit enough. That ball on their head goes like weird. Yeah, it does. It goes like it's like it squishes it. Look, it bursts. You see it on his head. The ball on his head.
I didn't before.
It's like smooth. It's like a smooth like pussy sack thing, and then it bursts, which is quite gross.
Right, suet, fillet, or fillet.
Isn't that the pig thing? Isn't that?
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to get harvest from. By harvest, I assume you just mean kill.
So why didn't you do it from that when you just killed?
Well, I don't think I've got the item yet.
It's on the close of this thing.
I really struggle with these guys at the very start.
So how did you get the food?
Well, when you kill an enemy, you get. That sometimes happens. Sometimes you just don't get any items at all.
Well, they're vanishing away, aren't they? So.
Yeah, but you do get items. You just kill them when it comes up with items, but sometimes you don't get anything. I'm like, where's my items?
It must be giving you like that thing then. This is the whole point of building up. They'll get you to kill like enough of them that once you've killed enough, you'll get the item that is giving you that level of building up. Watch his head, watch his head. See the burst there. could have taken them all along. Still discovering, Jeff, still discovering, dude. We're doing some of the side missions here to build up these blade levels so you can get the stuff to then upgrade his mechanical level.
I see suggested.
There you go. Is that you? Emphasizing. No, you need this. What?
It says suit tail. I think suit
Sirloin.
fillet or whatever. Sirloin.
We're hunting right now. Hunting for dinner. Oh no, that's the tail.
Why do I get? See, it keeps saying harvest 1 suet fillet, 0 out of 1, just to tease me. You know? It's like you suck at this.
Yeah, that's clearly designed to do this. It's to give you loads of kills to build you up. Which makes sense.
Can we try a different question?
Oh, carry on, keep finishing it. I'll probably give you it soon.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what that bursting is. It's like it's sack bursting. Muscle sued bulge.
None number what one? Ugh. What's up radio down here? Is there a fast track? No. I'd like to fast travel with someone near here. I'm like,
Die, pig, die!
what, nothing wrong. I hope harvest doesn't mean something completely different, like you've got to do some special thing to. I think one game that really gets monster killing rate is the game that's all about it, Monster Hunter.
Mm.
Have you ever played Monster Hunter?
I had a little shot of it on the WiiU. Monster Hunter 3 revamped or whatever the hell it was called.
It's actually, I found it really hard to get used to it first, but when you do it, it's really good. It's great. It's like if every fight just feels like this epic 45-minute fight with this boss monster. Oops.
Shoot up his ass! Dead.
Let's move. I could have taken him on alone.
Bloody fleecy furs.
Oh wait a minute, it's that way. No, it's that way. That way?
Up you go.
What if we can still see the moon during the daytime?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, is the fast travel point this where it came from at the very beginning? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. Give me stuff. I'm at 11.11%. That's how much of this continent I've discovered. Oh. You sometimes got like different rarities of treasures in the first Xenoblade. So I'm thinking maybe that's the same here. Like if you fight more enemies at once, then you get a higher chance of getting a better rarity of stuff.
All or nothing.
Nice work.
Circular meat. We're doing some of the side missions here, Jiv. So we're doing one that's called the suet sirloin. We're going to get a
Trying to get
sirloin
a
steak for them.
Suet finette.
I thought we'll do some of the side missions and that'll maybe build up some of the blade leveling.
Oh, you can fast travel with these?
A new skill has been learned.
I thought you could only fast travel a bit where you put the pro, but you can fast travel to other places too. Alright, is that where I came out of? That was my home.
Nice, nice pad. Just doing some of the side missions. We're doing the suet sirloin one.
Yeah, Jiv, if you can give me any advice on like how to get the blade level up, like as efficiently as possible, that'd be nice to know.
How about you go and try and kill some higher level stuff? They were all like 2s and 3s. Can you get
Yeah,
the
but you had to go for a specific brass suit,
right.
and that's what level they happen to be.
There's no like same with the things, but it's higher level. But
Oh, but, well, you can see in the, if you go to enemy index, sure it will tell you. Brass suit. Level 1 to 10.
the independent one is about level 10.
Oh, I see salvageable materials as well. So it's telling me there's two of them. Oh, yeah, let's spend till level 10. Alright, just need to figure out where it is.
He says, don't bother grinding blade level this early on. I just keep progressing the story.
Okay, well that's fine, but do we not have to get the blade level up in order to get the mechanical level up as well, so that we can get all the points?
Did you try upgrading your mechanical level without doing that? Or do you have to get a...
I assumed from the dialogue that I was given that you had to do that. There was like there's one of those fast travel points on there somewhere. Oh wait, was that the one I tried earlier? And yeah, it is. 7.
If you only need mechanical level 3 for most probes, you only need mechanical level 3 for most probes.
Right.
What are you mechanical level just now?
2.
2.
Oh wait, they're all gone. I'm just gonna find those brass suits who are high level.
That's a fart from you as well.
guy actually. Well, he won't give a fight, he'll still get queens, but oh.
He's jumping around like he doesn't know what the hell's going on.
No way, thanks.
You actually watch their faces when they die. And you feel quite bad for them. It looks so painful.
You know what I noticed? You know how you have to go to those places for the time?
For the what?
Imagine this is how life is going to take me.
Do you know how you have to go to those like little shelter places to change the time of day?
Yeah.
Well, I just realised if you just fast travel right next to one of the cameras on, and you just go to the place,
Yeah.
get time, change time, and then fast travel back to where you want to go.
He says, but if you want to raise blade level quicker, change your division to the most popular one.
How do I know which one's the most popular?
Must tell you when you go to the city thing. Has it got like a stat board or something telling you who's winning what or whatever? Something like that. Try and watch the pig's face when you kill it. Look. Can you see that?
Oh, if you fast travel, you regenerate all the enemies in there.
He says, I'd probably do Pathfinders for early on. Go to your barracks base, and it's that counter in the back. Just see it.
Pathfinders. I don't even know why.
There's a little room with the online counter. Yeah. Oh, did I tell you that I'm getting Pokemon Tournament? I've ordered it.
Oh, are you?
And I've ordered
That'll be
two.
fun.
I've ordered two of the. I'll probably have to just flog off the other one. I ordered two anyway.
Oh, that should be fun.
Looks like it might be quite cool.
I should have taken them on alone.
I think I keep forgetting I've got 4 party members.
Says, have you done the 15% yet? No, you were on 11 or something before. Maybe 12.
11.11%.
11.11%. We're in, you have to remember, Jiv, we're in rain time!
Taking them on alone.
Sure, it's sirloin. Oh, no, I was telling you about it. I thought I was telling you you had it there.
Don't get excited. We could be here for years.
This is the grinding part though that we're talking about. No.
Yeah, but we're not grinding very much.
Slowly but surely. You can set your voice to Shulks in this.
Yeah, I know. But you said we can't do it until like chapter 5 or something, where we can't change things. I need to change it.
Wine time. It's wine time.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. Let's do this.
Okay, let's focus our attacks.
Let's focus our attack. What the hell is that? The fuck? It's absolutely massive.
Don't know, but apparently he's got nothing inside his body. It's just a big inflatable balloon.
Yes, that annoys me with the games. Like, I understand it looks beautiful now, but I wish they would do the collisions properly.
Alright, thanks for telling me.
He says, sorry to say, but it gets worse later on when you have to explore Nocturne. Nocturne. Yeah? Like that. Nocturne. Nocturne. So it must be get really grindy away. You've just got to grind away. Grind away!
I'm gonna do another. I've also got a bunch of items, but yeah, I'm just gonna find some more. Soy something. Oh, and Noctum.
Noctilum, yeah.
Hunt 5 week Morty. And Noctua is Noctua one of the names of the continents.
Yeah, must be.
I can see on this camera. Yeah, it's I think it's a deep forest one. Oh wait. Can I just
It says,
go to like another continent right now?
So when you have to explore Noctilum, but then you eventually get a level 30 skill and the game flies by. Noctilum is beautiful though, but it's a pain having to get like 25%. So even though it's a grind, it's fun to explore.
Oh, that's nice. When I've got active mission, it will still show me like the whereabouts on the map here, like of where to go. See, it's good. It's a little cool icon. And then I can just use the follow wall. It's pretty painless. Wait a minute. Is that? I activated that error, didn't it?
Don't know.
Doesn't.
Doesn't
Hey,
make it.
Oh, it is, yeah. Oh wait, is that it? That's the one I have to defeat.
Kill it.
It's level 13.
Ah, you'll waste it, man. Kill it.
I'm level 10, I'll die.
No, we've got 4 guys, you'll waste it.
I'm so dead. Right, I'll try. What? Oh, I thought I
Use your skills, man. Use rain time on it. Wasting it instantly. No to do an SS, really. You know what weapons, right? I'm done.
It's gonna wreck me. Elma!
Well, you even hit it. You hit you.
I can't heal you, Elma.
Hit you there.
But I can't do a taunt and take the firepower away.
Did you hit it? Looks like you're slicing in the air.
I'm hitting it. I'm doing a very good job.
Where's your gun? Can you use that one as a bullet or something?
Where is...
Why are you on a knife? Go with a gun!
Let's see, there you go. Didn't get half down. Good attack.
It lost quite a lot of energy quite quickly, but then I don't know, it was like your sword wasn't doing any damage.
It was doing damage, it's just well 13.
Where was your gun? Sorry, you guys take it from me. I need to heal them, for God's sake.
I think I need to level up a bit before I take one.
Just take on like level hundreds of that and try and build your energy up. By taking it on, maybe it gives you extra bonus points or something. It's like for the courage.
Or maybe it just smacks you in the face and tells you what an idiot you are for doing that.
The hell is that?
Oh wait.
That marks
Archaeology level 2.
It's a little part of a scale or something.
Wonder if I can defeat this one over. Probably not. What to defeat you? I need someone to go in with. Something that I can actually handle.
Be careful for the anus of death. You're going to waste him, look. He's hardly even been touched and he's halfway done already. And you'll get your sirloin steak for this chunk. He's almost dead, look! It's him gone.
Nice moves there.
No, I am. It feels like such a kicking nuts when you don't get an item.
Come on, piggy. This little piggy went to market.
Almost.
Kill him.
Stay away from the level 14 that sees us.
Oh, you missed the zero.
Oh, I wasn't paid.
You're wasting these guys. They're hardly even touching you, hardly even touching you.
Give me an item. It wasn't my items I wanted.
Kill him. You'll get him.
He's level 11, so I should be able to handle it.
Little sword. Maybe you get like a steak from the little one who's like minuscule. You're destroying a lick. Die, little suit. I keep thinking he's called Squid.
See, that level 13 guy is actually a mini boss, so he's tougher than regular enemies.
All or nothing. You get bonus points for trying to ride it, like as in jumping on it and it runs away and stuff. And you can tame it.
Class up. Well, I'm level 11, so like I said, levels are normally pretty significant in Xenoblade. So just that one level up may actually really help me. No, don't hold me.
What's the green bar? What's that again? You got your blue bar and green bar, what's that? Is that for magic or something? Oh, you don't waste the magic.
Well, blue bar is obviously HP, which is obvious. TP. Oh, it's TP. Oh, film.
I was saying, like, are you no better standing away from him? I don't know why he's hitting you so much.
Switch the gun. Although most of my attacks, like my arcs and stuff, are all based on my name.
It just seems he's standing on you quite a lot, he seems to be hitting you really easy.
Well, we're not going to win.
You revive your trailer.
he's using body slam attack. Pokemon reference.
What was that?
I think he was sort of firing some purple beam attack at me. I'm a fire with my laser! Maybe I should put up a shield before attacking. I mean, I'll stand away from him, but like I said, I can't use most of my attacks when I'm moving. Can I tell them to like... Because everyone's just sort of like running around and being stupid.
You probably got a boost though, if you kill him. You can manage to kill him. Can you revive it?
Basically, concentrate fire. Use range attacks.
Okay.
I can order everyone to do that. Well, I'm going to try starting battle.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting squashed by them. By him. Her, whatever it is.
I love HP in Xenoblade because you just heal automatically after a battle. You don't have to worry about items or anything.
Hey, those green bars, yeah, what's the green bar? TP, you said.
Yeah, it's a
What-
TP.
You're supposed to TP for that.
The toilet paper.
Oh, isn't that fine? Because they've all got none. Why have you got to feel they've got none? So they can't heal each other or something. Is that what it is?
I think you always have moves to heal. Right, okay, attack him. Right, I've ordered everyone's ranged attacks. Get away from him! Oh my god. I think it's a good idea, but he seems to be able to attack his enemy more openly. In fact, I'm pretty sure the first battle I had with this guy was the best battle I've had. I wonder what we've binding to me.
Just take them on yourself, man. Seriously, you're healing. Look,
Are you kidding?
you're healing and you're
There's
fine.
no way I'm gonna win. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just me. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your lunch money. Oh. No, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to try and kill you. Oh, I'm killing you. Oh, God. Right, I think we need a different plan. I don't think it matters if we use ranged attacks. I don't think it matters one bit. I'm just going to go all guns blazing.
And can you not heal them, no?
I can only heal myself.
Lying right there. Heal her. Ah.
Can't. Don't have TP.
Where's his weak spot? In his pus? In his face? In your face!
We'll have to leave him for now. Figure something else out. See where?
Can you upgrade your weapons or something? You got armor?
Yeah,
you can
I'm
do?
sure I can, yeah.
Just go kill some more stuff, try to get your lead level up. Yeah, kill more of these fat hands.
Because they hate him so much.
There's a bunch of them, 13s and 12s and stuff. Kill them all!
Oh, Dawn, I can't attack it once it's next to ours.
Was it not letting you attack them?
No, one of them's fine, but the others get involved, you know, so.
Right, yeah.
I thought of another way I can avoid that attack. See if I hold R and I press down, it'll tell everyone to assemble to me, so I can start running away until everyone can come to me.
And then would they heal automatically?
Well, they wouldn't heal, but what I mean is they would get in the way of that big
Hmm.
smashing attack.
Die, pig! This one's pretty tough. I'll go through, I suppose. This is plus sack.
Uh-oh, don't get him involved.
So look on them. Why are you hurting my friend? Why? Because we want to get it for a steak. What's his face like? Now you're going to die for not even jumping in and helping your pal. As your punishment.
You just want to see these things rot, don't you?
Yeah. Die, pigs, die! Yes, weaken it! You're on top of it now.
Ha! What a bunch of jokers. What? Oh, because at night time the enemies change.
This is vanished. What's your level at now then? What you off your next
Right.
blade thing? Is it easy?
It's going to take ages. But I need to get the blade level up, to get the mechanical level up, in order to unlock more of these probe things to get more of the
field skill level.
50%
Yeah.
display stuff.
So was it like, I take it the story was telling you to go to the probes, but you can't do the probes because you've not got the mechanical level? So-
Yeah, it was telling me I need 15% of this place explored.
So what else do you need to do? Get the probes to explore more?
Yeah.
Can you just walk to the bits? Does that not count as exploring it?
I think if you like uncover an area, like area discovered, I think maybe it goes up. And I think maybe you find treasure and stuff.
Yeah.
I think maybe it goes up for that. So I could just go places I haven't been yet and explore, find secret areas.
Let's see if you're going to find some secret areas there.
That would sound fun. Right, let's go fast travel like a far offish thing.
See there, what's that there? Like in the little circle map bit, what's that green, sort of lighter green part? Is that bit you've not been to yet?
Maybe it just indicates higher ground.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just indicating higher ground. Yeah, I'm told that higher ground and lower ground matter in combat here.
Okay.
So like, see those big giant,
Yeah, you can shoot them from up high.
yeah, it can change the way combat's done.
So maybe that's where you've got to fight that guy then. Up high. There was a ridge you were on. You've got to try and do him in from there.
I don't think there's any near enough though.
There was a bit you were targeting them on, and then you were targeting them from somewhere.
Yeah, if he flattens himself down, it won't matter anyway, because he'll be in higher ground.
Yeah, there.
Just
Right
fine.
there, you can shoot from there.
It's a tough bet, but maybe if he walks over. I mean, as you can see, not even my ranged attack can get him.
Oh, is that not hitting like there? Is that not letting you do it?
I can try, but
Only one of us is going down.
well, that's my gun. So if he's in range of my gun, that's fine. But
Try shooting none of them. He's massive actually, that's a nice big baby.
we're just standing here. It's a good idea, right?
Can you run and then get up the...
You can't even taunt.
Can you go down and hit him and then get to the cliff? Or run back to the cliff, because he'll chase you. If
Yeah.
you get up there.
Okay, right.
Give that a try and see what
Hold on,
works.
I need an escape route to get back up here. Right, right here. Should be able to just jump up.
Let's put our training to the test.
You haven't seen me angry yet.
You haven't seen me angry yet.
Oh crap.
What has he come up with you? Oh, there you go, it's nice still low, still low. You're alright.
Um, yeah, it was a great plan, but it didn't work. He just chased me up here instead. Okay, let's go find the secret area. Okay, oh. Do you want to set ourselves a target?
What's that?
Will we see if we can get up this mountain?
Try.
drive from that crevice. I feel like I'm in Skyrim running on the wall. Okay, that looks like an opening. See, if we can find the secret area, that would probably give us a good boost to experience. And now we'll find the secret areas. In the first game, it was really fun to find all these like, little hidden passages. Some are genuinely hard to find. That's great colouring.
That's good.
Is that a 49?
Looks like it, but probably not.
Gotta be something worthwhile up all the way up here.
Ah, it's like the Mercury. Like, whee! Cool.
Okay, for enemies. Oh, right, okay. Should run around them.
What's that, the left here? Wait, to the left.
To the left.
There's something light. Oh, it's just a bit of rock. I thought it was something light. What's that?
Huh? Do you think? Yeah, the physics again are the best. See, I love this kind of stuff.
Sorted.
I don't think we did very well though. I don't think we're going to get very far from here. I love the red eyes. I know it's just like the base, but it looks like that scene in the first Xenoblade where you see in a thunderstorm.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
red eyes in the corners.
The two gold things.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not breaking the game.
Just couldn't like ran up a mountain.
Oh, look, treasure!
There's a skill! No,
That's
no,
the
it's
bottom
no,
one.
no, the bottom one.
I'll probably need like, what level do I need? Ah, level 2! That sucks.
Is that you at the top? Is that you at the very top?
No, that's the top.
Yeah.
I think you can only get there for a scale, I can't see any. Does it look like an actual like beast? You know, like two legs and...
Yeah, probably.
Well, is this in there is actually something up here, you know, if you make the effort. Unfortunately, I don't have a level yet. That sucks, that really impedes your exploration. I don't think this whole level thing for that should be there.
It's over there.
51.
Try and shoot him, man. You're too far away. So just try and shoot him over there.
Should we go over there?
Yeah, why not?
That island thing. But first, what's that? Where's it go away, see?
Broken ankle.
I'm the Prawn King. I can break nothing.
That actually gave me. That seriously gave me the butterflies there, jumping off that. Like in real life, where you jump up and you get like the stomach going. It actually did it. I was like, ooh, I was about to jump.
That's why when we try and make that, you know, you want to show Lindsay making that jump in the first Xenoblade where you told me you jump off the waterfall. How the hell did I get off? It looks pretty easy, but it's not. Why am I
There we
not?
go.
Ah, now do you get experience? Figuratively? Go 100 or something?
And when you unlock this, I'll give you more. That's what you're going
Oh, free. Alright, let's go to that.
God damn it.
I think the easiest way to find a secret area is to simply go to like the most furthest.
The hell was that thing? Hanging for the...
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, yeah. What is that? You can shoot that, sorry. Yeah. What is it?
Oh, it's one of the enemies.
Why is it?
Oh, a bit wrong. It's one of the enemies, I think it only comes out during night or something.
Oh, you're right.
So it just hangs there.
Just hanging and chilling, eh?
Oh, it's just a...
It's like a floating giant mosquito. The fuck? Wow. I think it's like a mosquito or something.
And if it sees me, I'm dead. Is this going anywhere or for me? That was working.
Get over there. Good. There we go.
I only got 10 experience for that.
Jumping off a cliff and finding some hidden treasure only give you 10
It
experience.
still says 11.11%, so finding treasure doesn't even do anything.
You gotta explore much of the beat yet, so hopefully you'll start doing stuff, yeah.
It's open to see
So
area.
there is floating bits of land, look. Look up to your left. Oh. Is there a floating bit here?
So you can only get it with your skill. So I can only get there with my skill.
You can probably jump that.
You just have to set me up for fails, don't you? God damn it.
Good, that was nice.
Wow,
What's
so,
that?
oh,
There you go.
do you, it's a place I've not activated yet, but do you think... Hello.
Get
Do
down
you
there.
think I'll have a sufficient level?
Not even more fighting, just jump down quickly before he catches you.
Let's figure jumping from here.
There's something to see as well, look. Look up, yeah. To your right.
Oh, what's going on?
My stomach's went away again there. That's crazy. That's actually making my stomach go. You discovered a new bit there, look.
Okay, good day, cutscene. It's great. Oh, it's like a Pokemon. Yes! That means I can fast travel here now.
What's your bit? Has it gone up there?
Yeah, it's 12.53%.
Cool.
See if we can keep finding stuff.
That's mental, man. My stomach was going actually watching that when we were jumping there. So you didn't think the game was going to do that, but imagine playing that in the Oculus Rift, as you were saying. Imagine your stomach going in that bit, you'd be like, ooh, you fucker!
I'm starting to realise just how big this place is.
It is literally like a whole world.
Is there a point in swimming over this? Because I already know that you can't unlock
Maybe
treasure.
they'll have a door.
You only go to the furthest point in that. We need to go back onto the island.
There's wee islands here, anyway, that might get something from my knees. You might discover a bit of land or something.
Do you want to explore that bit, or do you want to go through the sea to those little islands and stuff? Oh, it does look good as a door or something. Is that part of this big life force thing? Is maybe that part like a big chunk of it? Like maybe like a mainframe or something?
Don't know.
Because it's got a door. Well, it looks like a door. I still kind of hate that you can't just change the time from the menu.
We get that when it goes to level 6 or whatever it was. Maybe when you get it updated, but you know you can change it from there.
Yeah.
Maybe they
Well,
need to go.
Makes the things redundant then.
Yeah. But maybe that's the point though, it gives you that's a bonus for exploring, you do that and then you get the opportunity to just change things when you want.
I don't think 15% would be this hard. And this is one continent.
So it's absolutely gigantic, you know. Ridiculous the size. That's cool though, it feels like you're actually exploring the world. Is that a ball thing that? The hell? What the hell?
Looks awesome. Where are we? I can only see to there. If I look at like the whole world. Ah, right, okay. So there is 2 continents there. So we're looking direct to one of the continents. So South Island. Looks like the ice continent.
Let's see if there's anything over this wee bit here and then we'll finish up for the evening. Maybe something over this wee, around this corner. Heading to a train or something. Maybe not.
Look how the enemies aren't really hostile here. It's pretty easy to get
There's
by.
chilling on the
Oh.
beach.
Now that's something I want to go to.
But we'll get to that then, we'll finish up. Which is probably like the other content.
Get more curious as to what that ball thing is.
Yeah.
Yes! 13.39%. Nice. What is that?
What the hell?
Dear.
A weird looking planet. Now, land. Is it the moon or something just like greyed out because you can't get to it yet? Yeah, that's what it is. Maybe it's just.
I don't know, the moons are there. I'm going outside the map. Oh right, it's a whole new region.
Any more game watchers, eh?
Oh, it really is a new region. Look, server it's different now. I didn't realise the sea was actually part of it. It's like a whole different place. Oh, don't rain. I can't see.
What's
the
that?
ball.
Is that about his treasure? There you go. There's pantries,
Can't see the ball anymore.
There's behind that cliff, isn't it?
This is a whole new region.
There's people!
They're enemies.
Yeah.
Hot. Oh, there must be an alien race. I haven't met yet.
There's Tons of them.
You know what I like? I mean, this isn't even.
There you go, what's that? What's that? Is that a working skill?
Oh no! No! No!
Yeah, it's a working skill.
Run.
You're exploring stuff anyway.
Run. This is your fault. Oh no! Let's hope
Get a treasure, get a treasure. Get a treasure.
I can't get the treasure.
Oh,
I
because
can't
you
do
get
stuff
changed.
in battle.
Ah, damn.
Oh man.
Alright, so no, there's bandits there, you're going to have to come back with a skill and destroy them! Right, we'll finish up there, Connor.
Yeah.
I'll send you back to you.
I'm having too much fun.
I don't know what's happening, there you go.
Okay guys, alright, we're going to finish up there. Right, in total we managed to do 13.3% of Primordial. So we've got 1.7% left to do before we can get next story chapter going. And I probably need to level up anyway. Next time we'll get to that story mission. We'll explore a bit more. I want to explore this, but it's quite fun. Although we are on a different continent now, so we'll head back and sort of just do the outskirts. I want to find some secret areas if I can. I always enjoy doing that stuff. And it's much better than just watching me grind. I'll do the grind before the show starts.
Well,
And then,
you can carry on just now for a little bit and just get yourself up to a level, so when you come back next week, you're ready just to rock and roll. You can maybe
yeah,
do the,
yeah, that's fine too. Yeah.
the level
I'll
3
do
parts
it,
of
yeah.
the mechanic thing.
Yeah. Well, if I'm going to do that, do you want to like? Do you just want to keep the stream on?
Nah, we'll just finish up. We'll just okay. Yeah. 3 hours. Right, cool. How can people follow us?
Yeah, you can follow us on Twitch, on Facebook, on
All the social
Patreon,
networks.
on YouTube, on everything. You can follow us on everything. You go on MySpace.
What's the name under though?
SmallFryUnify.
And remember, when's the next stream on?
Next stream is next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yep.
When you're doing Super Mario Maker, and the competition result is next Friday. We'll announce the winner of the competition.
Cool.
My grandiose voice.
Thank you for joining everyone.
Thank you for watching. It's good night from me, Connor.
And I'll see you next week, next Wednesday. Bye!
Have a good weekend, everyone.